And we are live.
Lies and slander.
Every time. Every time. One day you won't say it, and it will be the greatest day in Behold Roleplay history. Just like us constantly, not muting ourselves.
But if
Never,
he,
It'll be
never
the
do
greatest
that.
day in
but if he
Behold Roleplay
doesn't
history.
say, but if he doesn't say it, would we truly be live?
Not unless you're a dummy and hit start record instead of start streaming instead when those buttons are right next to each other.
We're all professionals here. No one would ever do that.
Never.
Yeah, you can stop smack talking. I know where you sleep. Yeah, you. Smother you in your sleep. Anyway,
It wouldn't
we
take
have
much.
a loving relationship. No, it won't take much with your sleep apnea, no. Oh, I miss you guys. Anyway, hi, we have our Krogan back. I mean, we had him back last week, but we have our Krogan back, and we have our Sorry back. So, in a long time, we've had a full crew. So, yay! So apologies for starting just a smidge late. But yep, nope, nothing to say right now. So anyway, my brain's out of it. So here we go. Last where we left off, was you guys were done with the planet Inri. You guys were on your way back to the Citadel when you guys decided to have like a party. Some of you got drunk, some of you were passed out. Until the very next morning, or the next day, you guys were confronted by a couple of pirate ships. And after a little bit of some gunfire exchange back and forth, you hear a cry for help over the intercom, and you do confirm with Arissa that there was a missing, matriarch's daughter. So you guys decided, since you were right then and there, kind of take it upon yourself to rescue her. You guys tried to do some negotiations to try to do an exchange with her, especially after you guys unknowingly looted the ruined ship's cargo that was going for the negotiations. Found some fun stuff inside. Mel did a pretty good job. Could have gone worse. I commend Mel. It was fantastic. It's just unfortunately the dice were against y'all, and battle then ensued, which then turned where none of the dice were in my favor at all. Couldn't roll above a 5 to save my life. So you guys made pretty quick work of this pirate crew. However, you do realize that you're in this one little area. There is, Dresscard did discover there is a couple doors that are closed off. So he goes over to one of the doors, and when he kind of hacks into it and unlocks it, as soon as the doors kind of pull up, he sees a giant turret point blank in front of him, ready to fire off.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the sequence of events at all.
Sure. But before we start, I'm gonna kind of get this music going real quick. That way y'all can hear this. First things first. Ophelia.
You just leave it there with the gun? Okay.
Yeah. Because I said so. You open your eyes and you see panic and terror as you see you are gripping very tightly the hand of your mother on a ship that you recognize while everyone is panicking and crowding themselves into a room. You hear gunfire in the distance and screams going off as you see members of the ship's crew running out to deal with this unknown attack. More screams, more gunfire. And as there is a moment of silence, you can hear, clear as day, a horde of footsteps approaching this room that you and many, many other people are hiding in. But the footsteps are weird. You've never heard these footsteps before. It's metal on metal. almost marching down to where you were. The door is banging louder and louder. Your mother holds you closer, and she pets your head a little bit. She looks down at you and she goes, "Shh, it's okay, my dear. It's okay. Everything will be okay." Louder and louder the banging comes, till suddenly there is a huge explosion and the door goes flying completely off its hinges into the room, knocking several people over. And even though you're quite small compared to everyone else in this room, the intruders are very tall, and you can see about their shoulders and up these machines with one little optic eye down its slender face. Nothing even happens. They don't speak. They don't try to ask any questions, say any words. They just open fire. And your mother quickly pushes you behind her as she throws up this giant barrier protecting her and several people around in this corner. And as she holds one hand up, she takes the other one and pushes you to the side near an air vent. "Get inside, my love, get inside." You fumble, tugging really hard with all your little might, with your small hands pulling at this air duct. You're able to rip it off and get inside. Your mother kind of helps, using her biotic energy to put the latch back on. "Stay there for now, my love. Just stay there. Be quiet. Be good." You open your mouth to say something, but no words come out. All you see is your mother's back as this barrier grows just a little bit larger, protecting more people. But you can see the bodies dropping one by one, by tens, as just a massacre erupts in this room. Finally, all fire seems to be going on your mother's barrier. She holds out for a good long while, but you can see the barrier flickering. It's too much. In your head, you think that it's too much. It's too much. So you see the last bit of her barrier flicker. You see her turning back, looking at you. She smiles. She says something to you, but you can't hear it. Screams and gunfire are too loud. You close your eyes, wanting it all to be over, wanting your mother to be there with you in this inner duct. You open your eyes and suddenly everything is still, calm. The memory of your mother's face staring back at you as she lay dead on the floor, arm reaching out as if to grab for you. Then you hear more metal marching. Seems to be getting closer, but you don't see anything in this room. You're small. You think you're capable. And you start running through the air duct, crawling on your hands and knees, this dirty, filthy air duct. You hear the metal scraping it louder, 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 and louder, until suddenly you snap up awake. Drenched in sweat, you're shaking. Remembering that day, so clear, so vivid. And you gasp, realizing you can hear yourself again. You're panting. And that's when you kind of hear everyone on the intercom talking about how they're going to aboard a asteroid base and try to save someone, but you can't really hear much else. But you do hear and see outside your window a shuttle going off to the center of what now you can see is this asteroid belt. And you don't know who is behind. All that you know is that you heard talk of people going to this asteroid belt for negotiations. What would you like to do?
First, gonna probably give herself a few moments, let the memories fade a little, before she can muster the strength as we get up probably get dressed. It's probably a slow process. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But seeing the shell go off, you heard them talking about trying to save someone. She's just going to grab her things, slowly get everything together, and head towards whoever left behind has to be in the cockpit, so that's where she's heading.
Okay.
Trying to figure out what's going on.
As you approach the cockpit, you see Acelia and Mercy sitting there.
Mercy's there?
Mercy?
My God, I keep forgetting she's not there. I'm so sorry. I'm so used to her being there.
Oh God,
Anyway.
she pulled a Sparky and Chim Chim and snuck aboard.
God, every single freaking time I keep forgetting. You see Acelia there.
Celia, what's going on?
Oh, good evening now, I suppose. The rest of the crew has gone aboard the asteroid belt. There is a base there with some space pirates.
Okay. If I remember correctly, we only had the one shuttle. Right?
No, you have a few shuttles.
Oh.
They said that last time too. They're like, we just have the one. I'm like, no, you have a few. This ship is meant for many people, even more than your crew. So there's enough shuttles for people. There's another.
I thought we had like 2 Makos and a shuttle is what I thought we had. So.
No, you have. I think everyone keeps thinking that you have the shuttle that the scientists had, which you no longer have on your ship. But you have.
I mean, you assume we gave that back.
Yeah.
Our track record.
A few shuttles. Yeah.
It seem like they're just going to retrieve something, or is it going to be something more dangerous?
It appears it may be more dangerous. They did open fire on us, and then fled to this area. From what I could overhear with Mel, things were cautious. I'm not sure how well it has gone. No one has responded or reported back yet. But it is just you and I on the ship for now.
Oh. Doesn't sound like a good situation. Kind of useless here, so I might as well take a shuttle and go see what they're up to. Especially if you haven't heard back from them.
Would you like me to take you there, or can you do it yourself?
Well, if you take me there, there's no one to man the ship, so...
That is true, and yet I have, with assistance, been able to help program myself into the computer system to help navigate from afar. There is a range on the distance, of course, but we are within range if I take you to the asteroid.
That's fine, as long as you can remain here and help guide the shuttle.
You can.
Very well, we'll do that.
Very well. I would recommend bringing any weapons, just in case. They are pirates, after all.
Of course. I'll bring my weapons, though I usually don't have much need for them.
Very well. I will help you.
And she'll get ready. She probably still seems a little on the shaky side. It was a rough morning.
Okay.
Rough wake up.
Okay. Alright, so as you go ahead and you get yourself ready and prepped to board the shuttle and kind of join your crew, Dresscar,
Yes.
you are face to face right now with a turret, and I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw as it is about to open fire in your face.
Oh, can I be able to do that? See what the dice say. Hey, 21.
21? Okay. So you're gonna go ahead and take half this damage.
Ouchies.
So hold on, let me go ahead and pull it up. Okay, that's not as bad as I originally had it set up, so okay. But still, let's go ahead. You're gonna take 14 points, or sorry, 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay, this will be stopped by shields, right?
Yes, because it is piercing damage.
Okay. So that all goes into my shields for now.
Okay. You are now face to face with this turret. Okay, so go ahead and make me one more dexterity saving throw. Also, are you just kind of duck and covering, or are you trying to roll out of the way?
What I was trying to do at the end of last game when we ended was to, like, try to slide under or to the side of this thing so that I end up immediately behind it.
Unless you want to jump over it, there really is no way to squeeze past it, as it is taking up the entire doorway.
I'll give that a shot too. I'm
Okay.
fine with that.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an acrobatics with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's still pretty damn good. Hopefully 17?
17? Okay. You are able to make it over, however, it does get one more shot on you, so I still need that dexterity saving throw.
Okay. It's even better. 26.
Okay. So now you're gonna take only 7 points of damage again. Piercing damage.
Okay. Thank God for shields.
So now, just to kind of position you, you are just able to make it just to the other side before you hit a wall. And when that is going off, everyone else in the room can hear this very loud gunfire going off in the room. You all have a chance to react.
May I yell something out?
You can just know that while this is happening, everyone else is hearing this gunfire, so it's all kind of happening at the same time. So everyone else can react before you can do your next thing.
Okay. I'm just gonna be yelling turn the whole time.
Yeah, you can yell that. Okay. What's everyone else doing?
I think Vera would just be moving up while trying to kind of stay pressed against the wall here, so she has a bit of cover, just to see what's going on.
Brockus is gonna. Brockus will walk over here, pick up the two bodies that are on the ground.
Okay.
He's gonna go there.
Okay. It is distracted at this point, still kind of dealing with Dresscar, so it's firing at him currently, so you're able to get there safely. Mel and Jamar, what are you guys doing?
I'd like to be able to get there.
Okay.
Wheatley behind me.
Okay.
We just get a move, right? We're not getting like an attack or anything.
At this point, it's just moving, yeah. If you want to position yourself, yeah, you guys will be able to attack next time.
Wheatley, be a barrier.
Okay.
For me, I just wanted to go to here, but is the turret able to see me?
From that distance, it technically can, but you have about 3/4 cover from them.
Okay. And I think my movement is 12. Yeah, 12, so I can move one more. If I move like on top of this, or I could just move diagonal right there.
There you go.
and then-
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you're covered
And
at that point.
I'm just holding my gun out and covering this entrance so that nothing comes to get us, and just I know that Jamar is more equipped to hack into that thing, and Brockus is more equipped to just smash it into pieces, so I think my crew's got this handled. I am not equipped to deal with turrets, so I'm just
That's
gonna
fair.
kind of look out.
That's fair. Yep.
I know my strengths. That's not one of them.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
So for this, because it's just the one turret, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of go in order as I see you guys right now, instead of just doing initiative and everything. So first things first, dress car. You were able to successfully jump over the turret. However, it is a tight fit because this turret is kind of like right up on you. And you notice that there is a bunch of boxes and cargo in this area. So you don't have too much movement. But you do see that this thing is on a swivel, and you can see its turrets one of the turrets rotating to look back at you.
Yeah, I might be wrong, but I was kind of hoping that this tight space might not allow it to turn around, but who knows?
It can't turn around, but it does have so it has 2 turrets on the top, 2 guns, and one of them is
And
flipping
they
around.
swivel.
Yeah,
Got
they
it.
swivel.
I'm gonna look for an access panel and try to hack into this thing.
Okay,
If that is available.
go ahead and try to hack.
Okie dokie. Let's see here. Yep. 3 plus int, right?
It's your
So
int,
plus
yeah.
6. God, I love my dice. 24.
24. Okay. You're able to kind of disable the gun that is facing you right now, but it doesn't look like you were able to fully disable the turret itself. Okay.
Since that was an action, and I don't have much place to move, I think that's probably it for my turn.
Okay. Vera, what are you doing?
I think for starters, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go right over here with my back kind of against this wall.
Okay. It is going to use its reaction to try to take a shot at you.
Okay.
It's a little different because it's not quite in your threat range, but that's the whole point of it. Is that it's a ranged turret, so it's going to go ahead. And
Yeah,
try to
I
hit
thought
you.
that might be the case once I kind of stepped out of the open there.
I don't think that's going to hit. It's a 14.
That will miss.
Okay, so as you see this kind of fire off, you kind of do the whole jump and roll as you get up against that wall to dodge its attack against you. So now you are up against that wall.
Okay, and then I am going to reach both my hands around to my hips and then pull them out with a frag grenade in each hand.
Okay.
And I'm going to look over at Brockus, and I'm just going to say, tell me when, and I'm going to hold my action.
Okay. All right.
I assume that the turret is big enough that we can't really see where Dreskar is.
No, it's pretty tall. Like I said, he had a bit of a wiggle room to get over it. But it's a pretty beefy. It almost looks like a little mini tank. It's pretty beefy.
Okay, yeah, that was my assumption.
Yeah.
Oh, this is...
I mean, if you drop to the floor, you might be able to see his feet, but you'd have to do a perception check to really pay attention.
I already took my hand off the chess piece. I am where I am.
Yep, it's all good. But yeah, as of right now, you can't really see him. So, Mel.
I'll hold my action with my gun pointed at that entrance. I don't know if that door is open or closed. Is it open or is it closed?
The one behind you?
The one in front of me.
Or in front of you? It is closed.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep my eyes on it and keep my gun trained. I'm gonna like put my back up to this wall so I can kind of keep watch of this passageway and this passageway.
Got it.
And
Okay.
I'm just holding my action ready to shoot any enemy that I see.
Okay, perfect. All right, Jamar.
I'm going to ask you a horribly technical question.
Okay.
Is the turret a ballistic turret or an energy turret?
It is more of a ballistic turret.
Okay.
Yeah, ballistic turret.
Okay. There's less prep time on that. You know what? We're gonna do it anyway, just to help. I am going to cast Sabotage.
Sabotage. If the weapon engages a synthetic creature, way too far. Make a ranged weapon. Target a ranged weapon you see within range and sabotage its internal system. The next attack made with the target weapon has disadvantage. Okay. Sabotage does not bring tactical cloak. Okay. And that's for that second detail. Looks like it's for synthetic creatures. Okay. So you are trying to sabotage the machine itself, so now it has disadvantage.
Yes.
It looks like it just auto happens.
Yep.
Because it doesn't say to make a roll or anything like that. So, okay. So it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
I love that.
Perfect.
Operation. Yes.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do? Wheatley can go
No.
right after you.
Wheatley's going to hold until the turret does something stupid that he has to destroy it.
That's fair. Okay. Brockus.
Brockus is gonna look over to Vera, sling the Orcha off of his shoulder, reach down to his belt, take a smoke grenade, just pop it in its mouth, and just kind of like tap it like twice on the head, pull the pin, and just whip the body around the corner to kind of like distract the turret, and then have the smoke go off to blind it.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, the smoke bomb is in a 10-meter radius. So it's a pretty big radius.
Mhm. So
Yeah, 'cause that's
probably like whip
four
it right there.
squares.
Smoke grenade is a 4-meter cube.
Oh, it's 4-meter cube. Okay.
Yeah, I think the 10-meter one was the old one, but they revamped the grenades a while back.
Okay. So you said
Okay.
you want it right here?
Yeah, just pretty much to blind its sensors.
Okay. So it has double disadvantage. Okay.
And just in case it has some sort of like memory core on it that it can like target where the last known target was at, there's that body for it to shoot.
And as that bomb gets set off, you can actually see the smoke coming through like the Vorcha's like nostrils and just anywhere else where there's holes, just kind of filling it up as it just spews out. I'm graphic the last couple episodes. I'm sorry. It's fun.
I'm loving it.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you got to do your best to let the DM have fun.
Yeah, that's very true. Plus, like, your rolls versus my rolls last session were just, like, so amazing versus so terrible that I was like, yeah, epic shit's happening right now.
We already have an sorry on the team. We don't need a you sorry also.
Get out. The DM will remember this.
Super disadvantage on dress car.
Okay, so now it's going to, so it sees something coming out up front. It tries shooting at Dresscar, and its turret is just kind of jamming up. You can hear it kind of clicking, but it sparks a little bit. They can't really get the other gun going. However, it did see a couple people as far as like Vera and the body being thrown at it in front of it. So it's going to use its other turret to adjust its attention and try to shoot technically in the direction where Brockus was, but of course it's kind of blinded, so it's gonna at disadvantage, but it's still with disadvantage with this.
Oh, did
So try to
Brockus?
shoot
Did I
you,
have to?
Brockus.
Did I have to step out in order to throw that body in there?
You would have had to like turn. You would have had to come out right here, throw it,
Okay.
and then otherwise it's kind of awkward turning the corner trying to throw a body in there. So you would have had to kind of come out, throw it, and then come back. Since it already used its reaction, that's why I didn't really say anything, because it wasn't going to shoot at you. It couldn't. So, yeah, unless you wanted to stay out there in front of it.
No, not really. He just threw it around there to give Vera the signal to launch her grenades.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so yeah, we'll just make it back there. But it's still going to try to get you, which it didn't roll too terrible. 16.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. Okay, yeah. So it just kind of fires off, and it just whips completely wide from you. Thankfully, it doesn't hit Jamar or anything like that. But everyone can see that it's still trying to fire, but no one can really see now because of this smoke bomb area. Okay, so now that was its 2 shots. So Dresscar.
Druskar will be just kind of saying to himself over and over, come on, come on, come on, come on. And he's going to try to get this thing to shut down.
Okay. So you're gonna hack it again?
I mean, if there's an off switch, that'd be cool.
I mean, you can try looking for one if you want. That would take up your action if you want to search its rear end for. That sounds so terrible, but it's the rear side of this turret if you want to check. Up to you.
No, I'm gonna go for the hack.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's see, 15, 20, 21.
21. You go ahead and you try hacking it, and it doesn't look like you're able to get through its firewall on the other turret. It seems to be blocking you.
So I just go, oh, come on!
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I don't really think there's anything else I can do unless I got a bonus action, but I don't have one in mind, so...
I mean, unless you want to jump over its head again.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Biotic Slash because I'm getting the sense that I can't hack this thing.
Okay, that's fine.
And that will hold until I get it with a melee attack.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so Vera, back up to you.
Did I hear Dreskar mumbling to himself in there?
Did you say it out loud?
I
thought you said it out loud.
I was mumbling, come on, come on, come on, and then when I failed, I went, oh, come on!
Okay, yeah. So you heard the oh, come on.
Okay, so I'm rethinking my grenades at this point.
That's fair.
Because I know he's in there. I don't know where he is. So this could be a problem.
If you want, you could do kind of a... I guess, yeah, this would still be a perception check to see if you can listen close enough to see how close he is.
Yeah, let's do
if
that.
you wanted to. Okay.
What is my perception? Oh, right, this is the character with the good perception. It's not Tuesday today. 21.
That's how I feel about some characters. I'm like, oh, that's right, I have shit stat for this. Okay, so for that, you are able to hear he's pretty close to you. You can't quite gauge, like, as far as how many feet, but you know he's pretty close, and you were able to see before the smoke bomb went off where this turret is. So you're just like, what you could tell, it didn't look like a big room. He sounds pretty close.
Okay. In that case, you know what? Sure, why not? We're gonna make a gamble here.
Okay.
And I
Go
do.
for it.
I do apologize, Shadow Fox, if this gamble does not pay off.
No, you don't. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't do that to me.
Yeah,
Those are the best gambles.
Do it.
So
Do it.
we're gonna start by moving.
Okay.
We're gonna move to here.
Just out of curiosity. I know it can't see, but I wonder if it could see the shadow of you moving. Balls. Nope. Yeah. So there's no attack that goes off or anything.
You know what? We're gonna have to make this gamble a little bit harder on ourselves.
Okay.
We have to move to here to have the right trajectory. So I've got two frag grenades in my hand.
Okay.
There's a cloud of smoke, so I can't see anything. But I did briefly see the turret and the size of the doorway. So we're gonna go off of that brief knowledge here.
Okay. Now I'm going to tell you
And-
right now, if you're going to try to throw it in at an angle, you would technically have to do it from here because there is a sharp corner right here. You wouldn't quite be able to make the shot.
Okay.
So you would have to. So you
I
could
will make
shoot
that
it and get it
attempt.
kind of in this area still.
So then the attempt, instead of being a straight line, will be to throw these 2 grenades hard enough that they bounce off the wall and land right here.
Someone's thinking like a pool player.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it would be technically with disadvantage because of the smoke. You're guessing, you do remember it, but you're guessing as to where this is.
Yep. And I am using my grenadier feat to do this, so I can throw a single grenade as a ranged weapon attack, which allows me to use extra attack to throw a second grenade.
Got it. Okay. The stuff you can do is amazing.
It really is once you get into the weird mechanics of what is an attack and what isn't. So that will be 2 grenade tosses, both at disadvantage, to try and get them into that spot so that their explosion does not hit Dreskar.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that first one. Double fist grenades and throw them, Jesus.
The first one is going to be a 16, and the second one
16. Okay, so you hear it hit something. You're just not exactly sure where it landed because again, there's nothing but smoke in here, so you don't know where it is. But you did hear it make contact with metal.
Okay, and the second one is a 21.
21. Okay, that one you kind of hear a tink tink tink. And it faded a little bit when you heard it, so you feel like you got a little bit more of oomph in that one.
Okay, and as soon as they both come to a standstill, they explode. And it is a radius of 4 meters out from the square that they landed on.
Okay, so Dreskar.
Yeah.
You can see this because they go through the smoke. You see one grenade kind of land right here. And then you see another one just fly by over your head and kind of knocks around a little bit and goes back in this corner. Oh, wow. Why is there so many of them popping? Let's just go away.
They're just regular frag grenades. They're not the multi-frag grenades.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay, so so this one won't hit you when it goes off. This one, however, will. Does he need to make a dexterity saving throw?
Yes. Let's see, where's the frag grenade stuff?
Which, thankfully, if someone's going to make the dex save, thankfully it's the rogue type.
Yeah. Mark 2 frag grenades is a DC 13 dexterity save.
Jeez, it's a Mark 2.
Well, I'm over halfway there with my dex save, so...
Oh, okay.
6 or higher. Yeah, roll to 12.
Okay, yeah. So you see this
So
and you kind of go, oh shit, and kind of duck for cover, and you are able to just barely squeeze kind of right here. Oh god, I clicked on that. Right here, wedged. It's a very tight fit, but you're able to kind of get under this turret and kind of wedge yourself between it and this little piece of cargo right here. Again, it is a very tight fit. So go ahead and roll the damage for me, Vera.
And Fox's counts as an attack, right?
This is an attack, yes.
It is a turret. Can't do anything, so it's gonna auto-fail its dex save because it's stationary.
Okay. The damage on that one was very good. It's 18 total.
18. Okay. 18. So that is 6 for Dreskar. And is that just piercing damage?
It
or
is
fire damage?
piercing damage, I believe, yes.
It's piercing damage. Okay.
So does that get taken up by shields?
If you still have shields, yeah.
I would imagine so, yeah.
Yeah.
So 6.
It's not a melee and it's not lightning damage. So yeah, it's even a ranged weapon and it's piercing damage, it's still gonna hit shields first. So
yeah, and I make a ranged attack in order to do that, so I assume it follows the same rules.
Yeah.
So as a reaction to this attack, I'll do the venting fortification.
Okay. And that does the
I dropped it in chat.
That is when you're targeted by an attack, though.
That's when you're targeted by an attack, though. This is kind of an AoE effect.
Which you take when you're... Oh, okay. Well, then
Yeah.
I guess I shall not.
Yeah. Sorry about that, bud.
Meh.
As soon as I saw the game plus 5 to AC, I was like, ooh, yeah, no, not for this. I appreciate it, but no, this is a little different situation.
I wasn't going for the AC anyways. I was going for
No, that's fine.
the damage on the next hit.
That's fine, yeah. This is kind of a different situation, so it wouldn't apply here.
Nah, I get it. All right.
Okay. So, of course, Vera, you can't see this very well. Dreskar, you can see this very clearly. As you see this turret just starting to spark and fritz, it's still functioning, but it looks pretty damaged from that frag grenade.
Okay, and the second frag grenade also explodes, catching just the turret.
That's true, it does.
Radius.
So go ahead and roll for that damage.
That is 15 damage on that one.
15. Okay, so the first one goes off. Dreskar kind of ducks and covers real quick. And as it goes off, it sets a kind of a chain reaction off and sets off the other one and hits just the turret as Dreskar dodges out of the way. And you see this turret just kind of piece by piece just starting to explode in several different spots. And you guys both... No, actually all of you would be able to see this except Mel, since she's tucked around the corner. But everyone else just sees through the smoke these sparks, and you see even darker smoke kind of seeping through the smoke bomb. And you can hear a very audible sound, as if something's powering down. However, there's a lot of electricity going off on this thing. And because it's a special circumstance, since you're technically wedged between it in a very tight spot, you're going to take the full damage of this Dreskar.
Okay.
Which isn't bad. It's just 5 points of lightning damage as this thing just kind of fritz and explodes.
So
And then just powers down.
I have 2 points of shield, so that gets kicked up to 10. Then down to 8, and then that's halved against me. So I personally 4.
Okay. Yeah, because it is a lot of electricity coming off of it, because damaging its inside, so that's why it's electricity damage, as opposed to fire damage. So there is... The smoke is still lingering, because I think it goes for a full minute, doesn't it?
30
If I
seconds.
remember correctly? 30 seconds? Okay, so probably... Since technically it's only been 2 rounds, it's only been 12 seconds, you guys hear it, like, powering down and everything. The smoke is still persisting, and it just slowly starts to fade away, as you guys don't hear Dreskar or anything right now.
I'm just
Guys,
kind
you
of
guys
looking
waited out
at Brockus with a bit of panic on my face, not seeing Dreskar emerge from the room that just exploded.
Dreskar, you okay there, buddy?
So there's just a bunch of smoke, right?
Yes. From both the grenades slowly subsiding, but also smoke from the turret, so it's... One smoke's being replaced with the other.
So just you'll hear this kind of like sliding and scraping along the ground, and a hand will emerge from the smoke, just kind of reaching out, and then flop.
And you guys just see what looks like Dreskar's arm just flopping out of the smoke.
I look over at Vera. If I reach down and pull that out and it's only an arm, you have to call everyone in his book and inform them their booty call dead. And he's gonna reach down. He's gonna grab his arm. He's gonna pull it out.
Okay, go ahead and just make a general strength.
That's gonna be a total 15.
15? Okay, yeah. So you're able to just kind of yank the arm back, and Dreskar, you just feel as Dresscar just yanks your whole body out from there.
Just
There's
holding him
probably
up.
a pop in the elbow and the shoulder.
Oh yeah, he wasn't gentle.
Yeah.
So,
Kind of just holding him there.
I keep faking it. I rolled a nat 20 for a Constitution.
Oh God. All right.
So I immediately run up to what I think is the dying body of Dreskar, and I start applying Metagel to him. The only Metagel I have is the steroid one, so I just slather that all over him.
Okay, before you do that, go ahead and make an insight check. Dresscar, make a performance. Because you don't see he's not that. You see that he that it's really strange. He doesn't look torn up or bloody, really.
Can I argue for deception?
I'll do deception, yeah.
Right, cool.
I rolled an 18.
My fucking rolls tonight. 21.
I'd say use roll 20, but I saw how well that worked out. So, okay. So yeah, you're just like, it's really strange he's not bleeding or anything, but he's definitely not responding.
Yeah, so Vera's just like doing her best to apply that Metagel to him while just kind of quietly whispering, "Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit." You regain 6 HP.
Cool.
I mean, that's
What's
cool.
wrong?
You still got
And-
injured a little bit, but goddamn you for making
What-
him use
for
a
the
fucking
next-
Metagel.
For the
What's
next
wrong with
minute,
him?
you also have +2 damage to all melee attacks.
Oh, and a good one too, you asshole.
It's the only one I had.
So he just looks like he's just like dead, dangling in Brockus's hand.
That's what it looks like. You can do an insight check as well.
Wait, you're holding him up?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said
he
that
didn't
was
let
pulling
go.
you up and out.
He's just like dangling.
You're like dead fish style right now. So yeah, go ahead and do an
Alright.
insight, Bragas.
An insight, it's gonna be 22.
Okay. We're gonna keep your 21, and you see that
That's
he's
fair.
bullshitting. Like as he's doing it, you can kind of see him like trying not to smile. You just see like the corner just.
All right, it's time for a little Krogan CPR backup. And
Okay.
just like
Do
him
whatever you
hanging
have
there,
to.
Rock is just kind of like takes his hand, kind of cracks his knuckle on his face, just like wheels back and just like not full on, probably half strength, just slams his fist right into Dreskar's gut.
Oh, I was hoping for actual CPR, but it is Krogan CPR. Are you doing it to like hurt him?
I never
Kind of
want to
like-
hear the words
kind of
from
like-
him. Stand clear. I know CPR.
He hit it like kind of enough, just like to hit him just enough in the gut that it's gonna make him like cough.
Okay.
You know,
So,
take
yeah,
the
let's-
wind out of him a little bit, but not do like a lot of damage.
Okay, so you don't have to roll an attack because you see through his bullshit a little bit, and since he's pretending to play dead, he doesn't see it coming. As you go ahead and hit him, like right where the stomach and the rib cage meet, and he kind of goes, eyes wide open as he kind of coughs a little bit and just kind of jerks open.
Kind of I just let him go.
It worked.
Hey.
Oh, he's alive. Dreskar, I am so sorry. I didn't realize you were that close. Are you going to be okay?
Dreskar's probably on his hands and knees, just going.
Robbie Landis, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome, Raiders.
Just to make
You
it
missed-
worse, Rockus is gonna come up behind him, just slap him on the back hard. He's like, "Welcome back to the world of the living, buddy."
Thanks.
You guys just missed Krogan CPR. Oh my god. That would be Krogan CPR.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. And at this point, Mel, because you kind of have your attention in two other directions, minus behind you, and you start hearing what's noise over in the direction from where you guys came from, and you kind of pin. Or you kind of train your weapon in that area as you hear the sound. And as the doors open up, of course, there's a long corridor, so you don't see them just yet. But as the
I
footsteps
fire
get closer,
immediately. No, just kidding. Sorry.
do you?
No.
Blind fire.
The
Okay,
worst
so as you
the worst part is Mel's version of open fire is like Hero yelling suppressing fire.
she'll still
Mel
miss
is
probably.
so great in these situations. Let me roll to see how smart she is right now. She just
Just
You can, if you
suppressing
wanna
fire.
see- If you want to see if you want to pull that trigger, you certainly can.
Well, I rolled a 3 on a straight d20. So
I mean, that's up to you if you're rolling high or low. So if you think you're rolling low, you can go ahead and shoot.
I was essentially rolling if I had the wisdom to like keep my cool.
Ah,
And so I don't think
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna shoot.
okay.
Fire. Lucky for Athelia, I probably miss with the 10.
Yeah, so as you see the shadow coming by, you just get trigger finger and you just shoot, and it bounces and ricochets off the wall a little bit. As Athelia, you just kind of like swing back a little bit as it goes past you, and you just come into view and peek your head around the corner, and you're able to see your very familiar purple Asari friend.
Shit!
Mel,
They were reinforcements from the pirates. I'm so sorry. Hi,
why would
Athelia.
they be coming from outside?
I don't know what pirates do. This is their base.
Yes, but this is also an asteroid. There's not much to do outside.
There's a lot going on. Drescar apparently might have almost died from what I heard. I'm not sure. Sounds like he's alright though. I hear a lot of heavy breathing. There's a turret, or was a turret. I don't know. I've been just looking out and, anyway, it's good to have you. Negotiations broke down. So,
Looks like you let Brockus lead them.
well, I tried my best, and they had a very surprisingly intelligent Vorcha. We had no way of anticipating that. So,
No one saw it coming, not even the DM.
He's dead
It's okay.
now. We can't let that reproduce.
so yeah, now we're just kind of,
Oh, this is a great intimidation factor because you can use it. You can give them the option now of either complying, or everyone can look like this.
yeah, that's true. I think Brockus has been dragging bodies around this corridor, so I'm not sure
Sounds
about
like
the state
A
of
Brockus thing to do.
Yeah.
Rock's just gonna come around the corner with the other body just slung over his shoulder.
Case in point.
Gross, but okay.
So, are we good? Was there anything actually good in that room, or did you all go through that for no reason? Mel says, directed towards Brockus.
Beats me. Drescar died and we had to revive him.
Do you give him some metagel?
Yeah, but that didn't work, so I punched him in the stomach and it brought him back to life.
And you just see Drescar just kind of like, you can tell he can't really get any words out. He's just kind of like, because what is kind of a love tap to a Krogan is not a love tap to other species. So he's just like,
Look, it was only half
But I-
power.
I'm gonna
From
go
that
over-
description, can I tell that he wasn't actually? Because a punch should not wake someone up from the dead.
you don't even
well,
have to roll.
I-
You can
yeah.
assume it's a Krogan punching someone. Even if he was holding back, you're just like, yeah, it's a Krogan punch.
Can I do a medicine check to make sure he's like okay and just
Yeah.
figure out what happened for myself?
Sure, yeah.
I go
I'm just gonna look at him real
Drescar
skeptically.
with my little like medical flashlight and flash it in his eyes, like make him open his mouth and like check over his chest. I got a
A few
dirty,
broken ribs, it's fine.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay, he's fine. He's got a few scrapes and everything. It looks like that, from you could tell, like, no damage as far as the grenade and everything goes, but, you can tell the wind got knocked out of him, so he just needs a couple minutes to just kind of get back to breathing properly again, otherwise he's fine.
Yeah,
You feel like maybe he hit him kind of square right where it would have hurt the most, unintentionally, but he
Right
got
in
it.
the diaphragm. Got it.
Is the captain's body still intact?
Define tact.
Is her face still there?
This is still there, yes.
What about a hand? Is the hand still there?
Just a hand, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take the face in the hand, or the head in the hand.
Okay, are you chopping off the head and the hand?
No, he's pretty much just grabbing whatever's attached to it.
Okay.
You know, just in case there's a biometric or, you know, retinal scan that needs, you know, or a handprint or something.
Rolling to see if Mel throws up.
You know, I thought I was having a bad day.
She throws up.
Oh.
I rolled another 3.
Oh god. Yeah, you just kind of like see what Rockus is doing, and you're just like, yeah.
You okay?
Just
I
a
was
little
having
bit.
a bad day.
You guys haven't had dinner yet, so not too much comes out. It's a lot of dry heaving, but you're just like,
It's a lot.
What's a lot?
She motions to just does wide sweeping hand motions in the direction of the body carcass that you're throwing around and the one you have over your shoulder.
And you see the Batarian that was trying to negotiate with you. You can see that there is a huge chunk of her stomach missing, that it looks like it's like the lower half of her body is just hanging on by a couple pieces of skin and armor.
Not anymore. Just rip.
No, you don't even have to roll. You throw up again, Mel.
Yeah, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna kind of turn away from that scene a little bit and focus on the walking back over to the door.
Okay.
It tells me I should have stayed on the ship.
Oh, you missed all the fun. You got to kill Vorcha.
I thought I was having a bad day. Is killing Vorcha really that much of a feat?
No, but
They kind of just die when you look at them.
It's relaxing.
Fragile little things. Okay, so what we're gonna do?
Did you find the person we were looking for? You were looking for?
Not yet.
Or are there further negotiations needed?
Yep. That.
Alright.
Hopefully not quite so messy. I'm gonna look for a panel on this door or some way of opening it if it doesn't automatically have an obvious handle or anything like that.
Okay, it does have a console panel on it.
Okay.
From what you can see, it doesn't look like there's anything that would require a handprint or eye scanner.
Okay. I'm gonna try to just pop the panel off and basically hotwire this bitch to open, like engineer style.
Go ahead and make an electronics.
Okay.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna have a quick poke around the room that the turret was stationed at.
Okay, so you're able to kind of squeeze by, and you notice that the lower half of the room, whatever cargo was there, is just kind of destroyed and kind of sprung about. But it looks like that there is some cargo to the north that you can see that's still intact. So go ahead and roll an investigation while Mel gives me that electronics roll.
28. She's get a very specific set of skills, and then it's shit at everything else.
Damn. Okay. God, that wasn't even a hacking roll. Okay. Yeah. No, you just went in there. You're like, screw hacking. I'm just gonna rewire some shit. And
Yeah, no, I'm better
roll,
at this than I am at hacking, so
Yeah.
that's why I wanted to try to do an engineer path through. I'm
Well, when
basically
you have-
Samantha Cartering this right now. Been watching too
yeah,
much
when you have
Stargate.
option to the wires, why not? So if you didn't, it'd be a different situation. But yeah, no, it takes you a little bit, and you're just like kind of doing your thing, blah 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 blah, and then you kind of rewire. You're like, oh, okay, kind of did like a quick scan, did some tinkering inside the panel, and you were able to rewire a few things until you heard some kind of some static shock going between the wires as you piece them back together, and you see the panel turn green, and the door kind of almost sounds like a click sound, as if it just kind of unlatched itself from being locked.
Done. Door open.
While she's doing that, is there some sort of comm system in this place that we have They might have had a panel in here that I could click on.
Not that you can see. No, the only panels that you see are for the 2 doors. Well, 3, because the door you came in through. So, and then Vera, investigation.
Yeah, not great. 10.
10. Okay, you are able to see a couple things inside these crates. You're not really sure what they are specifically. It looks like maybe some dirt. Looks like some weird cargo. You're just like, okay, I don't know what this is. And you kind of like half-ass sort of just kind of brush it aside. You don't even like investigate it further. You're just like, just trying to look for anything interesting, and nothing really catches your interest.
There's no Asari matriarch's daughter hiding in these crates, so I'm not interested.
No. No. And again, you kind of like didn't put your whole heart into it. You're just kind of like,
Blowing up Drescar is still fresh on my mind.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. So what we're going to do right now really quick, I know we started just a smidge late, but I want to go ahead and take a break, mainly because my daughter is screaming. I think she's starting to get sick again. She's so prone to that. So I'm just going to go ahead and check on her real quick, and then we'll be right back. So let's go ahead and refresh your drinks, go to the bathroom, do what you need to do, and we will be right back and see what is through this new set of doors. Don't go anywhere, guys. And we are back. So, just a heads up, gonna kind of play this by ear. My child is scream crying, and it's breaking my heart. So we'll see how this goes. So I don't want to cut it short, but it's gonna be kind of hard when mom and dad are tag teaming this. So let's see what we can do first. So let's get the music back up. There we go. Okay, so where did we leave off? We already did an investigation, I did the panel, right. Is what is everyone else doing now that Mel said that she got the door?
Just going over to join her.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Still got the captain with me.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. So I assume.
I guess I'll look through the door, see what I see. Move forward a bit.
So I guess technically you would be kind of down here. So, yeah. Okay. So when you turn the corner, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay. Oh, who wants to behave? Okay,
They
that's
always betray
average.
you.
That's alright. Not always, but usually for anything other than engineering, yes.
That's fair. That is fair.
Okay, perception. I just have a +1 to my perception. So a 12.
Okay.
What do I see?
My
you keen owl eyes.
Yeah. So
I feel like she's going like this around her eyes as she's looking.
She looks side to side, and you can see movement. Kind of like a quick little shadow just kind of whizzing by in a couple of the corners, but you can't really make out what they are.
I turn back. Shadow people.
I'm sorry?
Shadow people.
What are
As
shadow
in-
people?
As in
Whatever.
people made out of shadows.
Don't know. Someone better than me should probably go forward. I see shadow people.
I want to get a look at these shadow people.
I'm slightly distracted by Evie like being right there on the camera because
Yeah.
I just see
Yeah,
the
I
ears.
saw her little ears, her whiskers. Yeah,
Yep.
that's cute.
She's sitting in front
She's
of the monitor
right
again.
there.
Yep.
It's so funny. I'm like, is that a cat? Yeah, it is. Little ears.
Yeah. Brox is
Baby.
gonna pull up the riot shield.
Okay.
Standard bullshit we normally do.
Always.
Mel's thinking I did my job. I'm gonna back up.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Really quick, this is totally not a spoiler or anything, but did anyone see at least the first episode of Book of Boba Fett?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. There is a shield that they use that is the perfect way that I think now going forward is what riot shields are going to look like, where it looks like it's part of your gauntlet, and it just looks like this bar that goes straight down, that they both kind of spin out and it makes almost like an X, and the shield just kind of comes up from it, and it's the coolest thing.
I'm down
like,
for it.
That's what the riot shield is now. That's what it is.
I'm down for
It's
it.
the coolest thing.
Sounds very
Anywho.
Mass Effect-y.
It is. It totally
just
like it
comes out of
screams
the
Mass
Omni
Effect.
tool.
Yeah, it totally looks like a Mass Effect weapon. The way you see it, you're just like, oh shit, that's Brockus's riot shield now. Okay, so you and Vera go ahead and you take the lead as you see Mel going like, go guys, and just kind of sneaking back. And so if both of you, are you kind of peeking around, or do you want to just get out there?
Peeking around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perception checks from both of you.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Natural 1.
Okay, Brockus, you are looking on the floor and the wall specifically for shadow people. So you're just like, shadows come off of these surfaces, right? While Vera kind of peeks around the corner, and you can see what looks like drones whizzing by, one in each corner as you look left and right. Just kind of whizzing by. Actually, let's see here. So I have to hide everything from you guys. There you go.
I recognize those little bastards.
Yep. Especially when you just work on pistols, you're just like, fucking stand still. Yep.
And the ones that fire rockets, oh.
Pray these are not those ones.
Real solution there is fire rockets back.
I mean,
Anyone got rockets on them?
I can't do that. I fired my only rockets at the Batarian. It was worth it.
yeah, length of energy is the same as a rocket, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So, Vera, you look back and you see Brockus just kind of like observing the floor and the walls. Not
I
paying
don't see
attention.
shit in these shadows.
As soon as I spot the drones and then see what Brockus is doing, I kind of put my hand on his shoulder and pull him back a little bit with me, and just kind of hold a finger up to my mouth. There's drones of some kind in there. And I look back.
Shadow
Jamar?
drones.
Mel? Maybe something you can hack?
Possibly. I can always try.
You will need line of sight to try and attempt to hack them. Without seeing what you're trying to hack, it will be nearly impossible to try and hack it.
Jamal, you want to try the one on the left? I'll try the one on the right.
What's the worst that can happen?
Alright.
Get
Excuse me.
shot.
As I squeeze quietly as I can past Vera and peek around the corner.
I can
Okay.
provide cover to one of you.
Which one?
Mel flinches more.
Rude.
I'm used to being shot at. I've spent more time on Omega.
I do not flinch. I just was very ready. You don't know anything. And Mel's just gonna start hacking angrily.
So whichever one is not getting cover from Brockus, I'll stay behind them with like one hand on their armor to maybe assist with pulling them back or something if they get shot at or we hear a rocket whizzing our way.
Okay. Which is good, because Mel, does a 19 hit you?
What?
Does she get the bonus from the riot
I
shield?
was trying to be quiet.
Something
Yeah,
to do with be quiet.
that's gonna hit me. Wait, I have my. How long does that last?
They're called sentry drones for a reason.
Defense matrix last 10 minutes has probably faded by now. With all the.
Oh, there we
different-
go. Yeah, what Azrin posted. That's what those shields look like. But I mean, you have to see it in action when they pull them out. It's like
So,
it's really
so does
cool.
that mean the riot shield is actually transparent, so I can see through
Yeah,
it?
they've always been. I've always had it be
Okay.
transparent for you. Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
picture the
perfect.
little window.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. I was thinking like
Oh
the
no,
SWAT
no,
team
they've always
ones
been
where-
transparent.
Yeah.
Where it's like just the heavy, car door with the little slot in the front.
Yeah, no, we've
no,
always made
so-
it transparent.
Would,
Sci-fi.
It's just it's blue instead of red, unless you want it to be red. But I just
no,
always think
blue's
everything
perfectly fine.
biotic energy is always blue.
would the riot shield provide any increased defense for Mel?
Are you covering me or Jamar?
I thought you were
I'm covering
covering
you.
Jamar.
No, I'm covering
Oh.
Mel.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Switch places.
You
Switch
two are the right
places.
spots.
Okay, so what does the riot shield give you? A +2 normally?
+2 armor, yeah.
+2. Okay, so add +2 to your AC right now. And does a 19 hit you?
Yep.
Oh, it does. Okay. So yes, it provides cover. It just depends. So, so this little guy over here managed to hear you or see you, since Dreskar rolled a nat 1, so was kind of very obviously going, where is everything? Kind
Who
of
rolled a
alerting
nat
them
1?
a little bit. Brockus.
Yeah, I think that was.
Did I say Dreskar?
You said Dreskar. That's all right. That's all right.
Names?
Dreskar can take the fault for that one.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yeah.
It was always wheezing.
Yeah, the other one couldn't find shit, but this one's gonna fire at you. So this one is gonna get you for. I have to pull out the right die. For 6 radiant damage, as you see this little, what looks like a flying gun, just start shooting at you.
Oh, bad drone. Bad.
it
Okay.
alerts the other one, but it's doing shit right now, so we're just gonna ignore that.
Are we in initiative order now, or
Not yet. They haven't really done anything yet. They're just kind of perusing because they can't quite see you guys. One got a bit of an angle on you, Mel, but it couldn't quite see the other half of the crew. So, unless you're
I think-
not stepping back,
So that I think that it hits my shield first because I have
does.
stock armor. Shield is sorry, I don't get hit very often. I'm trying to remember.
Stock is 5.
Yeah.
5. Okay, so 3 went, or 1 went through. It was 6 points, right?
Yes.
So 1 point went through.
Yes.
All right, got it. So Mel kind of like steps back.
Okay.
Well, no, not really stepping back. She just kind of like, just story-wise, like, goes back on her heel for a second.
Okay.
Ow! It stings! Ow! And I don't know what else is happening. I don't understand this DM when we don't have initiative order. I don't know what I can do.
They're just floating there. They're just hanging out, just floating.
Can we try to hack them?
You can try to hack them, yeah. You can still try to hack them. Or shoot them,
Okay.
whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna hack them.
Okay, go ahead and hack.
I'm hacking the one on the right. The one, I don't know which one hit me, but I'm hacking the one on the
Oh,
right.
the one on
this
the
one
right.
over here, this one smacked you. That's why I aimed for you. Can't see Jamar.
Okay.
I didn't see a ping. I assume you're on the DM layer.
Yep.
Oh, frick. I'm sorry. This one.
All right.
right
Well,
here.
I'm still. Oh, so the way we are standing, and do I have better sight on that one than the other one?
You have better sight on the one that smacked you.
All right. I'm gonna tell Jamar switch targets. That I owe
Okay.
that one.
Okay, both of you roll hacking. And let me know what you get.
26.
26? Okay. Jamar.
18.
18. Oh, wow. She beat you. Jamar, I'm very disappointed.
Hacking's not my high stat.
That's true.
I
That's
just rolled high.
fair. Okay.
I rolled
so,
a 10, okay?
Oh, okay. That's still really good, though. Okay, so Mel, you kind of get smacked by this this drone, and you're just like, "Oh, you little shit!" And you start hacking into it, and you do it so fast because you're just so pissed off that it caught you, and you see it just kind of fizzle a little bit, and it just drops to the floor. The other one, however, you can see that its gun looks like now it's jammed, but you see a red light flickering on it when Jamar tried to hack the other one. So you were able to do something, but you weren't able to completely disable it, Jamar. So now you see this one. So this one right now is, I guess in a way it's prone, but it's disabled right now. It's not dead, Jim. It's kind of dead, Jim, but not dead, Jim. And this one's just kind of hovering with its gun jammed, but it's got a blinking red light on it.
I think I'd probably just assume Jamar got it. So
Okay.
I'm
That's
gonna
fair,
start
yep.
to, because he always gets this 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'm gonna go over to that drone that I felled.
Okay. So
And-
as you get that far, you can hear sounds around the corner. Just like these like sounds around the corner.
I shout behind me, move in!
Oh, you're shouting that. Okay. So
Yep,
as you yell back at
that's
your
all
team,
he's got to hear.
yeah, as soon as you shout that out, two Vorcha come around the corner, and they have their guns kind of raising at you guys now, and they go, "Intruders!" They need everyone to roll initiative now.
Nope. Just kind of like pick up the captain. We're friends of the captain.
Oh God.
Diplomacy! By Krogan.
As much as I want you to roll a deception, you literally have half the body of this captain. If it was the whole body, it'd be completely different.
Can I make an argument that they're Vorcha, and I have a -2 to charisma?
Let me see their intelligence. Hold on. I mean, they're not.
That would be a hard.
Well,
Still half body.
I feel like this is more intimidation.
Yeah.
Flavor.
yeah, this is definitely more intimidation considering how this is half the captain. They're actually not dumb. At least not enough to see like, oh, that's fine. It's just half our captain. It's cool. I would do an intimidation roll.
All right, so that is going to be a 19.
Oh,
19.
that's
Okay.
nice.
So you see one of them kind of step back and kind of cower a little bit. And the other one you can see is definitely troubled by this image, but seems to stand his ground. This one just kind of starts moving his way back here, and he's just like, the captain's dead! Still gonna need y'all to roll initiative.
Captain's dead. Long live the captain.
I'm the captain now.
Now.
5d20.
Oop. Let's do that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I want the timber. There we go. Yeah, turn. You know what? Fine, we'll get the dead one in there and I'll just take it. There we go. So we'll get rid of you, and we'll get rid of. Is there another one? I missed that. Nope, that's Brockus.
We're on there
Oh.
twice, it looked like.
Oh, everyone's in there twice.
Except
You
me.
never cleared initiative.
God damn it. Let's try this again. And turn with me deleting you. There we go. Okay. Then add turn. Alright, that should be better. Let's have that one go away. This one is gonna have a turn. Let's go ahead and let's change the music while y'all kind of do that real quick. It was a fire for it.
No, I was gonna say that I feel like Athelia's a little distracted right now, but some of y'all are worse.
Why are there lasers going off?
Pew
I
pew?
was just wondering that.
That's a you problem.
I must have accidentally clicked the lasers. Okay, that's better. I was all for that. The captain wasn't half a person right now. That would have been pretty funny. Okay, go ahead and roll. I rolled the same exact rolls for them. That's so funny. Okay. Alrighty, do we have everyone in here? I'm gonna put Dresscar at the bottom. He is dealing with our daughter right now, so he is kind of AFK at the moment, but we'll make him go kind of at the bottom here.
He still had the wind knocked out of him back in the hallway. We kind of left him there, gasping for air.
Yeah, he's just like, I'll catch up.
Yep.
And everyone's just like, God, it's been several minutes. Just get over it.
It was just a love tap.
That's what we're gonna go with right now. Okay.
The medics are starting to worry that there's a rib puncture in the lung.
Little did everyone realize, Mel didn't roll high enough and he just has a punctured lung right now.
Bruised kidney, maybe.
This is how Dresscar goes.
This is just for goes. Everyone just leaves him to die drowning in his own blood. Vera.
I think I'm going to attempt to capitalize on Brockus intimidating that one Vorcha.
Okay.
I am going to run. Oh yeah, I got plenty of movement for that. I'm gonna run down to here.
Yeah.
Passing by that one that wasn't intimidated.
Yeah, so he will get an attack of opportunity from you.
And I'll use my reaction to use the hollow bracelet to negate it.
Yep, so he's gonna go ahead and just kind of swipe at it, and it goes straight through the hologram. So you go by. Okay.
And I am going to attempt to grapple this Vorcha.
Go for it. Let's go ahead and make an opposing strength. Your athletics against his strength. This is the wrong Vorcha.
22 is the number to beat.
Don't think it. You know what? Even if he does 20s, he's not gonna make it. So nope, not even gonna roll. Yeah. So you're able to successfully grapple this. Are you just kind of just grabbing his arms, or how are you grappling him right now?
I'm gonna try and spin around behind him so I can kind of wrap one arm over his shoulder and around his neck to hold him there.
Okay.
And then with my free hand, I'm gonna pull out my Predator pistol and kind of jam it into his side so he like very obviously knows it's there.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna say quietly in his ear.
Ear hole, yeah.
Yeah, his ear region. We're here for the Asari, and you're gonna show us where she is. And that's gonna be the end of my turn.
It's got holes somewhere. Okay. Now are you kind of spinning yourself to where you're kind of back here with him now?
Yeah, wherever I need to be to get that positioning correct is where I'll go. I still have lots of movement left, so it shouldn't be a problem.
So I asked because now as you kind of rotated your position, you can see out of your peripheral, especially with your passive perception, you can now see what looks like more enemies around that corner as you see them running into that position. So they weren't standing there waiting. It looks like that they just ran up to this position as soon as you noticed them.
Well, I think we're about to find out just how much this guy's friends care about him. That's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay. I always make them go last when it's always a surprise, unless I have something specific. So. Okay.
That's why the Vorcha always did.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to do other than the threat?
Nope, just that.
Okay. Just because you're threatening him, go ahead and roll an intimidation.
Intimidation. Oh, Vera, I thought you were so much better at this. Although that's not bad. That's gonna be 17 plus 1, 18.
Okay. So he's trying to kind of like grab at you, but it's not to attack you. It's more of just to kind of like break himself free. Because you see that he's very much shaking, and you get the sense he's not at the top of the Vorcha food chain as far as like rank or anything. And if he is, it's pretty pathetic because he's just like, it's like, please, he's pretty much shitting himself right now. It's that double whammy. Okay. This guy over here, the blinking is still going, and you see it kind of wish whoosh around that corner, and just kind of disappears. Because I can't talk.
Turrets have wish spells.
Shit!
I wish they were all dead. So yeah, so you just see it just disappear. Wheatley.
Okay, Najla, I need you out of my dice tray, kid.
Oh. If that fits, I sits.
If it doesn't fit, I still sit.
She was sitting there trying to roll a d20, okay?
I mean, how
I
will
play
you-
too.
She nat one it. We're not talking to that cat about dice rolling.
Yeah. Technically, it still counts. So.
No, that's for her character.
Yeah.
Little we know the cat controls Wheatley.
Yeah.
That would
That would
explain
explain
so
a
many
lot.
problems.
Okay.
Wheatley, what's the range on this? Okay.
It's about 12 meters from you.
Good
14, depending
enough.
on how high he's hovering.
Well, we're gonna fire over top of everything and open fire on that back fort ship.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
I think I lost a d20. I think that's the problem here. Wheatley, you roll a 17.
17 hits.
Amazing. What's the d10? 5 damage, radiant.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Anything else?
No, sadly.
Okay. Next up, the Vorcha. It's gonna go ahead. Because weirdly enough, it is smart. It's gonna go and shoot Mel. It doesn't want to take on the Krogan.
No.
Sorry. Let's see here. Where is it? Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's gonna go up and run. Oh god. Nope. You know what? You're disabled. Go over there. It's gonna run up to you, and you see it just kind of, see both of its Omni tools just turn into blades, and it's gonna come up to you and take a smack at you. Just 25 hit.
Yeah, you think?
I never know if you have a reaction. I rolled really low, so that's okay. So that is a 4 piercing damage.
Okie doke.
And with its other attack, that's probably gonna miss. That is a 12.
No, that misses.
Yeah, okay. Perfect. Okay. So it goes ahead and it just kind of takes a swipe at you and hits you right in the shoulder, and it goes to get you on the other side, and you kind of just dodge out of the way and duck, making him miss his second attack. Ophelia.
So I'm gonna pop out here.
Okay.
Brockus can handle something that close, but Mel usually can't. Not. I mean, she handles it better than I do, but everyone handles it better than I do. I feel like that's a low bar. So we're gonna go ahead and cast Throw on that one.
Okay.
So let me see if I can hit
It's
it.
a ranged spell attack.
Ooh, that's pretty good. My spell modifier. Scroll. 22.
22 hits.
Awesome. So he's going to take. Because I have the advancement, so he's going to take d12s. I
Okay.
rolled like shit, though, so that is 9 force damage. But more importantly, he's pushed back 30 feet.
Oh, smack. Okay, so he... I have this on the wrong side now. He goes ahead, he goes back, and he's just smacked right up against that wall. Because he hits a wall, he does take 2 points of bludgeoning damage on that.
Okay,
Okay, and then you said it was 9,
9 force
radiant.
damage.
Force damage, okay.
Yep. Bonus action is going to be activate a barrier.
Okay.
And then I move, let's see, I moved 2 squares to get there, so that's 10 feet. 4, so moving here.
Okay. From that angle, you do see running into position 2 more Vorcha.
And a turret?
You that turret is not there.
That's the least I'm checking.
Oh.
Morning coming this way. She'll announce. Okay. And there's nothing else I can do with my turn, so.
There we go. I was like, why does it not let me add a turn? Okay, there we go.
What did she say?
Wait, is that turret right there?
No.
Oh.
That was my first question. I said more incoming this way.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I had the same panic moment that you just had.
No, sorry. I think that's where I originally was going to have it placed, and then I was like, this one over here, and then forgot that was there. Okay, anything else you'd like to do?
There's nothing else I can't do. It's everything.
Okay, Jamar.
Yeah. I'm gonna move there. And I really should have converted that. Meters to feet breaks my head. Okay.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to convert the old system to
every
the
square
meters to
meters.
feet. Okay, so
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yeah, he's still in range. Okay. I'm going to open fire on the Vorcha with my M9.
Okay.
And that's going to proc Wheatley's ability to do his reactionary attack.
Okay.
So shoot the Vorcha.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, so close. 19 plus 7, 26 to hit.
That hits.
That's depressing. That is 4, 5, 6, 7 damage, 7 piercing.
Okay.
Off the M9.
All right.
And he's screaming, "Yes, master." This is going to fail horribly. Why?
Oh, did you miss the next shot?
That's a 10.
10? Yeah, unfortunately that will miss. So as you give Brockus tinnitus, you go ahead and you manage to get one shot, but as the Vorcha kind of stumbles to kind of catch himself, you try to shoot where he once was, and it kind of misses him as he's pinned up against that wall.
Oh, Wheatley, you disappointment.
No, that was yours. It's your turn.
No.
That was his.
I take my shot, and then Wheatley follows up with a reaction.
Got it. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. That makes sense. Okay, yes. Anything else you'd like to do?
Put a better targeting AI in Wheatley. Nope, that's about it.
Okay, Mel.
Okay, I'm going to move forward to here, and as I'm running forward, I take out this, like, thing that's kind of raveled, and it's inside built inside my armor, but when I grab it, I can whip it out, and it's like this thin, like, nano string that electrifies, and I can use my electric whip and slash at the Vorcha that was being mean to me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack. That's so cool.
Yeah. Tell me what it is to hit. Let's see.
It's probably with your dex.
Oh, it's like a cone. Never mind. So
Oh.
I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw. So basically, it whips out and goes wah 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 wah.
How does that go?
Wah 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 wah. But with like cool electric sounds. Like.
And it was a con save?
Yeah.
Con save? Okay. That is a 15.
15 against my spell save DC. That is my spell save DC, so I think that means
Okay.
he saved, right?
So he does save. Does he
So
get
he's
half
gonna
damage then?
Yeah, he's gonna take half damage.
Okay. Lay it on me.
So half of 22, so 11 points of, guessing it's electric. I'm trying to see what it says. We'll say electric
I'm assuming.
damage.
Yeah,
and
I'm
this-
assuming so.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's not paralyzed because he made his save, so that's it. I'm gonna also bonus action defense matrix myself.
Okay, so as you go ahead and you release this electrical energy forward, you see it kind of electrocuting up against the wall, and you see its body actually sizzling a little bit as it just slides down into the floor and slumps over.
Yay! Yay! Mel killed a thing.
Mel got killed, guys!
And it wasn't reality this time.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to move anywhere else? Still got some
I think
movement.
I'm gonna move like right here, and then that's it for now.
Raucous.
Did Vera say that she had company down there?
She did not, because she already took an opportunity on her turn to speak to the Vorcha she was holding, so didn't really have enough time to vocalize seeing the other people.
Okay.
It was one of those like,
Um,
I'm gonna threaten. Oh shit.
No, I think Brockus would then probably just call out, "Good."
We're about to find out.
Okay.
Take that as you will.
All right. Well, since Brockus is going to take that as he has things under control.
Okay.
I need to move my cat's head here for a second so I can see the map because she's refusing to lay down.
It's fair.
How
Me, not
far?
the computer.
How far does our little Misty Step thing allow us to go?
Are you talking about for your hologram thing?
Yeah. Oh, is it just a hologram thing? Oh,
It's a reaction.
Yeah, I'm mixing up the Sonata thing. Okay. So
I mean, that could be a
Athelia
campaign.
said-
Just saying.
Athelia said that that more were coming over this way, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so I think what Brock is going to do then, because he's got no knowledge about the dudes down here,
Yep.
is bonus action going to activate barrier,
Okay.
and then move my cat, and then double move,
Also
Here.
that.
and that's all he can do.
Okay. Let's see here, so you can kind of see one of them already. Okay. So this Vorcha is gonna try to break the grapple. So go ahead and make an opposing roll.
That is 22, which I think is what I rolled last time.
Damn it. Okay, yeah. That 13's not gonna mean jack shit. So it's gonna go ahead and just kind of still struggle against you a little bit, and it's just gonna keep snarling. You can't quite understand what it's saying. You can tell it's panicking. Like it just kind of got double threatened by 2 different people, so it's not really it's in fight or flight mode right now, and it's trying to fly. So okay, that's all it can do. Driscar, which I will allow you because you were AFK for a minute. I'll allow you to kind of be in this corridor right now for starting off, since you didn't really move your character before. But again, you were AFK.
Well, thank you. I'll take it. Let's see here. So I want to activate Tactical Cloak.
Okay.
And I want to activate Barrier.
Okay. Are they both bonus actions?
Tactical Cloak will be an action. I can do it as a bonus action or an action.
Got it.
Barrier's
Okay,
the same
so
way.
barrier.
It's either or.
Oh, it's either or. Okay, so technically that does take up your action and bonus action.
Yep.
So you still have your movement.
But I'm invisible and I shall move.
Wouldn't that just be shitty if you were like invisible, but you could still see your barrier wrapped around you, and you're just like running? Everyone just sees this barrier just moving.
Why
How
is
shitty
that
would that
bubble
be?
running?
Okay, where are you going? You won't be
I
able to
can-
have double movement, but
No, I won't. But can I move? I can move through friendly spaces, right?
you can, yes. Unless special circumstances. In this case, yeah, you can move through them. Question is, are you going left or right?
I mean, that is a good question.
Because you did hear, I mean, everyone was able to hear Athelia say, like, hey, there's people over here.
Yeah. There's actually less I can do about that right now. So,
Okay.
Run over there.
Okay. This Turian, who's right here next to, I almost said Athelia. I can't get everyone's names right now. I just my brain just can't do it right now. My goodness. Okay. Is, go ahead and see that their companion, question mark, is in trouble, and it's gonna go ahead and... That's right, it's a Turian. Yeah, it's gonna go ahead and make 2 attacks on you, Vera.
Does my meat shield
It's
provide
done.
me any cover?
You technically swiveled around behind it, so your back is kind of exposed, so you already used your reaction. Otherwise, I would have allowed you to turn him if you wanted to, but you did already use your reaction.
Fair enough.
That is a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. What is that? That is... Oh, I'm sorry. It has an ally next to it.
That
Nope.
it does.
Keep forgetting that's a Turian thing.
Not anymore, it's
Ooh.
not.
Well, they don't have pack tactics anymore?
They
In a sense.
kind of do. One of the military doctrines, subraces, does, but it's only once per turn.
Oh, got it. Okay. I do need to read all of those. We did have a power outage, and then I had a very needy child today, so I did not have a chance to look that through.
Yeah,
However,
I skimmed over them.
yeah, so as a quick little side note, I'm going to read over them, and if I want to change anything specific, I will reach out to you guys. Unless you want, if you have any suggestions, you can reach out to me as well. But with the new things that just came out today, the new changes, we'll keep in touch and see if anything has actually changed. So for instance, for those of you who don't know, I think they did implement that Asari are now wisdom-based, not charisma-based. They'd also changed the mind meld. The mind meld, I actually like what they changed. We can
I like that
change
part too.
But before all the changes happened, you made this character charisma-based because that's what the Asari were. So don't change that stat. Obviously, you're still all completely charisma-based because that's what it originally was, because we're not going to fuck up your character over a huge stat change like that. So anything that's like stat changes like that, ignore them because we made these characters well before all those changes. So.
And they implemented the thing that you and I were talking about last time with Krogans, where they can all headbutt now. And
Thank you.
The feet bumps up the damage die of the headbutt.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
it?
better because I think it's dumb that Krogan didn't have that as a racial feature to begin with. So.
Yeah.
Wait, so Cranial Bruiser bumps up it even more now?
It's
So
bumped
it goes
up
from a
to
D6 to a D8?
D10.
D10.
Oh,
So that's something to look
My
out
head-
in future.
my head hits as hard as my riot shield.
Nice.
So, and that's the
I
thing,
feel
just a
like
quick
it's
little side
appropriate.
note. So just a quick little side note. Sorry guys, I did derail this a little bit, but I remember that we made that a thing anyway because at the time it wasn't even a feat. I was like, that's dumb. You're a Krogan. You should have that. And funny enough, when I made it as a homebrew, they made it as an actual feat with exactly as I put it, and I was just like, they took my idea as a joke. But yeah, you had that anyway, so I'm just glad that it's an actual implemented thing now, because it makes sense. You're a Krogan. Why can't you already headbutt? No.
How we
Anyway.
say hello?
That's exactly. Or CPR. I don't know if I said the damage already. I do apologize. It is 13 damage. Piercing
13.
damage.
Okay.
And it's going to go ahead and attack you again. This one does have a special ability. That's why it's yeah, it doesn't have a restriction on it, so just need to keep going. That is an 18.
That will hit.
Okay.
That matches my armor class.
Get back here. It's not like I have a horde of D6 on the side, but I don't want to forget about that. Balls. Okay. That is 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all it's going to do. So, it's actually going to go ahead and I'm going to kind of switch places there real quick. So this drone is actually hovering, but it's going to kind of take a step back a little bit, and this drone is going to kind of just position-wise. Okay. This Vorcha, I keep summoning, is actually going to have it's gonna have its drone attack you. So it's gonna get a little bit closer. And it's gonna go ahead and fire. You're the only thing it sees.
It's okay. I've
That's-
got plenty of HP to spare.
It's another 18.
That will hit.
That's just. And that is 8 radiant damage.
Cut in half because I am resistant.
Nice. Okay. And then this guy is gonna go ahead and just take one shot at you. Where is the thing? There it is. Okay. Nope, that is a 15. I'm pretty sure that misses you.
Yep.
You're one of the beefier AC people on here. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so the drone actually kind of goes on its turn, so that was kind of a reminder. Did it just pop back to Vera?
Yeah.
That-
It did
yeah.
pop back up to Vera.
Those guys were at the bottom of the initiative order, so went back
Oh,
up
that's true.
to the top.
Yep, okay. There we go.
Don't we have another set of ones at the bottom of the initiative order?
Those are the ones that just went. Unless
The ones on our side?
No, they weren't. That's why I was confused. They weren't. That's why I'm like, wait a minute. It skipped the Vorcha in the corner over here.
Yeah.
That's why I was slightly confused, so
That's okay.
that's
They're
fine.
Vorcha. They don't get turns.
Oh, they put them after the other one.
So they're both gonna move up over here on you guys. And they're gonna go ahead and the first one is on Athelia. It's gonna go ahead and make a bite attack on you. So you see
Okay.
just this row of teeth, just sharp, jagged teeth kind of coming at you on your shoulder.
I don't know high AC.
I need to roll something. Hold on. Okay. So
If he
this
that one.
Vorcha goes in to take a bite at you, and it trips completely over itself. Just got too much energy, and kind of flips itself around and bites its own companion instead. I even had a chance of it hitting Brockus instead, and it still, like, did not work. So it takes 3 piercing damage on its friend.
Can I just look at it with disappointment and shame?
You can. Yeah, you
It's not like give it. Really?
Yeah,
Really?
wow. 2 1s. I rolled 2 1s on that. That's hilarious. Okay. And then the other guy. This guy is attacking you, Brockus. And that is a natural 20. As it is coming in with its
Knife.
knife. Thank you, God. I was like, the stabby thing.
It's stabbing utensil.
Stabby thing. Wow, my brain is not at full functionality right now. Okay, so yeah, that with the nat 20. Here. That is 21 points of slashing damage.
And that goes through shields, right?
It does because it is a melee weapon.
Yep. Okay.
I don't know, Rosa. I'm just... It's not like I'm always tired, but it's not like I don't know. I have no excuse. It's just brain is not at full capacity today.
It's been a day.
It's been a day. You know what? It's needy child.
week.
I had a needy child all day. That's
Crying
why.
kids scramble the brain.
I have a mother to back that up, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
100% every time.
Even just watching her when she's just fully happy exhausts me. Okay,
They suck their energy out of your soul.
Yeah. Okay, and that's what he's doing. So, this little drone is...
I believe now it's Vera's turn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is, yes. Now it's Vera's turn. Yeah,
so
this guy is gone, so I'm just gonna get rid of him because he's gone. Okay.
Forced movement while grappling someone. I assume it uses the same 5e rules where it's double your movement to move someone you're grappled with.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I will use...
Or it's half movement to move it, double to move full.
Yep.
Yeah.
8 meters of movement to move down to here and then over so that Vorcha ends up in this space here.
Okay, gotcha.
And looking at the Turian, I'm going to put my pistol away and pull out one of my Spectre Great Inferno grenades and just kind of hold it up and call out to them, "Put your weapons down if you don't want to end up as ugly as your friends."
That's just hurtful.
They're fortunate.
Go ahead.
They don't know I'm insulting them.
That's very true. This one weirdly slightly intelligent. Go ahead and roll me an intimidation with advantage.
Okay. Oh, good thing that was with advantage, because one of those was a 4. Instead, that is going to be an 18.
18? Okay. So you see this Vorcha and the Turian both just kind of look at each other, and they're sort of hesitant at first. And then they go ahead and they just raise their arms.
Okay. And then if I have enough time left in my turn to call back to my allies,
You can.
I'll just call back. They're surrendering over here. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, because we'll say that whole conversation was your action. So you can still...
Zorro.
Yes.
Is the turn order messed up here?
A little
Because
bit.
I'm noticing the two Vorcha that just attacked us are now above us.
Yeah, they ended up in the center of the turn order.
What?
You just need sort.
Sort
I
or
even the
drag
second
to
I even
rearrange
added them too, I dragged them instantly down so this wouldn't happen. Okay. You know what? Get your shit together.
I refuse. I like my shit where it's at.
Roll 20's like new math. 17 is now, or 0 is now between 17 and 14.
Just go ahead
Logic.
and just do that. Just because numbers doesn't matter. They're already at the bottom. That just lets me know that set goes first. Okay. There we go. Okay. Wheatley, let's try this again.
You know what? Wheatley's in kill mode. I haven't given him other orders, so
That's fair. That's fair.
the one that's directly in front of Athelia,
Okay.
does 16 hit it?
16 does hit it.
Good. As the pulse cannon spins up and... Oh, max damage. Look at that. 14.
14, okay. Yeah, you go ahead and you get a nice shot off, and it looks like it did quite a bit of damage on him. All right, anything else you want to do with him?
No. Wheatley is doing Wheatley things.
I keep forgetting he's only one shot compared to everyone else.
His big thing
he's
comes
dead.
from the fact that he works off of what I do as well.
Yeah.
That's true
He
too, yeah.
technically gets 2 attacks if I fire.
That's true, yeah. That's very true. Okay then, Athelia, it's your turn.
I have a very important question. Does Brockus
Yes.
still have the carcass?
Oh yeah, it's
He
still
didn't say
on
he
his
didn't
shoulder.
drop it.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
It's just like slung over his shoulder, kind of like half a person.
Yeah. I mean, disgusting, but yeah. I love it.
Yeah, it's definitely
Blood probably
oozing
still
out.
like oozing out all over his armor.
And when
Somewhere-
he ran across, there was like part of the intestines and everything already just slumped out. So yeah, he's got like entrails kind of dripping down one side.
So I will spend my turn. It sounds like your allies are surrendering to us. If you would like to avoid becoming like your captain here, I suggest you put down your arms. And she's gonna motion towards the half a body hanging off Brockus.
Okay, because you're using the body as a prop, go ahead and do a intimidation.
No, I'm not very intimidating, but the body is.
Yeah, it's a lower DC because of it.
18?
18, yeah, that'll do it. Okay, so because the body and just the entrails and everything just slumping up, and you can see that the face is just kind of becoming distorted from it being thrashed around on this Krogan. You can see them kind of looking at each other, and they, instead of kind of throwing up a surrender, they start backing up slowly.
That's not what I asked for.
So
Brockus.
yeah, when that guy backs up, can I make an attack of opportunity on him?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Athelia, you can too if you want to.
He's more going, that's not what I asked for, and waiting for Brockus to bash into them.
Okay. And you can see that they're just like, Captain's dead,
So-
Captain's dead.
So as he's coming back, Brockus is gonna pretty much like kind of just like hold on to like where his hand is at with a knife and just slam a headbutt down into him for
Okay.
a natural 20 for 27.
Yeah, go ahead and double those dice.
Double
That one
dice.
right there. Fuck me. You have to take that feat. I feel like you have to at some point.
What?
Like that
Cranial
frickin'
bruiser?
D10. Yeah.
I have
Jesus.
it. I have
Oh,
it.
you
Where
do?
is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know you still took it because I thought we discussed that you didn't have to because I already gave it to you. But it's even better that you do have it now.
I took it because there's a feature on it that allows me to make a headbutt as a bonus action anytime I dash.
That's
So
right. There is
that-
an extra thing to it.
That was the whole reason why I took it.
Well, it's a D10 now, so go ahead and
so
change it
it-
on your character sheet.
Yeah, so it's double the dice, but it's only one
modifier.
One modifier. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't know why I grabbed 4d10. That's wishful thinking.
Okay. I mean, your head's not that hard.
Yes.
One day.
Just wait
Look,
until he gets
look.
some like spiked armor to put on his.
Training session is just Brock is just gonna just like be like constantly ramming his head into a piece of metal. Just
I
to,
feel like we're just gonna tie
double
weights to your head
strike
too.
on it.
You see, I'm thinking like the oh god, not the Spartan helmets. It was the Phoenician helmets that have the mohawk on them.
Yeah.
One of those, but we just put a monomolecular blade on the top where the ridge is.
I'm fine with that. Just a giant like axe blade right here.
I mean, you could make it if you wanted to.
Make it so. So
Make
that
it
is
so.
going. It's gonna be it wasn't that great damage. It's only gonna be 8.
Okay. You know what? Because you nat 20, that
Rockus is getting his bottle moment.
Not quite, not quite. So, go ahead. As he starts to walk away, you kind of grab him, bring him back forward, and headbutt him. And it hits him so hard that you can hear a crack in in what feels like his skull. He's not dead, but you see that it did enough pressure into it in its own cranium that it just kind of passes out, basically from a concussion, and it is now technically unconscious.
So I'm just gonna look at the other one and be like, put down your arms.
Just do that. So it sees its friend just had it was a very audible crack that kind of echoed through this corridor, and it scared the shit out of this Vorcha, that it just goes ahead and it just like throws its gun really quick kind of over your head, and it's just like, I surrender,
Where is the Sari?
in prison cell. Don't hurt me.
Lead the way.
And it's gonna go ahead and still kind of back up. It doesn't want to turn its back on you, and it just has its
That's fine.
eyes focused mainly on Brockus, but kind of shifts back to you, and it's just kind of walking backwards.
I will walk after him, assuming Brockus is gonna walk with me.
Okay.
I don't know if we're still in initiative though, so
You're still in initiative because you
Okay.
still have
15, 20,
technically this
25,
Vorcha and the drone.
30. There we go.
Okay. Jamar.
That's a very concussed Vorcha.
Yeah. I actually rolled to see if he would like be stunned from that, but he nat 1'd. So I'm like, yeah, there's a lot more shit
Yeah.
happening.
I
Oh,
have-
God.
That's a lot
I
at once.
have to imagine
It
a
is.
Krog. I have to imagine a Krogan headbutt is like just getting hit head on by a semi.
I mean,
Especially
That
when you nat
is,
20'd
and he nat 1.
and he nat 1'd, I was like, God, this like, I'm actually really happy it happened because I'm like, this is perfect. This is just so beautiful.
Now
I
that
don't give a fuck
headbutts
about the Vorcha.
now that it headbutts the D10, it's gonna be one of my primary attacks.
They stood
And you've
down.
used it a
Why
few
did they have
times.
to stand down?
Well, as far as you know, they are.
Well, you know what? I'm going to prep overload. And if one of them so much as twitches, I'm unleashing that.
Okay.
Actually, I have to be right about there to do it. If anything
dokie.
twitches, it's getting an overload.
Okay. So when you go around that corner, you see one of the Vorcha still kind of struggling to kind of get out of Vera's grasp, but you see what looks like one of the drones being hovering, still kind of aiming its gun but not doing anything. It doesn't look like it's threatening, and while the other two, the Vorcha and the Turian, you see their arms up. And they just kind of dropped their weapons, so you see them on the floor and their hands are up.
That's no fun.
Do you want to do anything? You can still shoot them if you want. They're unarmed.
No, I'm retaining that. If one of them moves, Before the end of the round, he's getting the overload.
Okay. All right. So you're just kind of holding your action then. For the meantime. All right, Mel.
Okay, so I'm going to
Call Arleo and have him sell them off for a cut.
Yep.
We're not slavers.
No. Tiger
Not
asked.
slavers.
No, Tiger asked what we were gonna do with their ships, so I said we call Aurelio, and he sells them off for a cut.
Yeah.
That's my fault. I didn't read the whole thing out loud, so it came off
No.
as that. Made it better though, for out of context.
Look. You know, he may be a little rough around the edges, but he isn't a slaver.
so when I
Ooh,
turn
Brockus
the
or Arleo?
corner, when I turn the
Brockus.
corner, am I seeing anything being aggressive, or is everything standing down?
Technically, from that angle, you can't really see much. If you wanted to go over like right here, you would be able to see a lot more, and you see Vera having one of the Vorchas in her grasp, while the other two are just kind of backing away up against the wall with their hands up. So you don't see anything threatening. You see the drone hovering above, but you don't see it really shooting at anyone.
Okay, I'm just gonna have my pistol out, trained at the Vorcha over here,
Yep.
and just kind of hold my action to shoot if it makes an aggressive action towards a companion of mine.
Okay, Brockus.
Well, the one that's still technically alive has its use, so Brockus isn't going to be Brockus for a moment. But the one that's
Really?
on the ground, he's not going to walk around. He's just going to like, have you ever seen like one of the Andre the Giant matches when he just like steps on the guy? He's gonna do that, but he's just gonna like step like hard into his chest, and then like the other foot's just gonna come down right on top of the face, and he's just gonna keep walking.
How much do you weigh?
A lot.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I'll get.
This matters.
Broken weight.
I'm gonna have to do math because I want something to happen. Ash got to do this. Why not Brockus?
He's on the big side, so 700, 800 pounds.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
That was more than even
And
I was
you're-
thinking.
And you're aiming, I'm sorry, for the chest or the head?
Like first foot's going in the chest, and as he's continuing walking, the next one's going into the face.
Oh,
What's your strength modifier?
4.
Yeah, no. Okay, so as you... Now, I'm no mathematician. We all know that. However, pretty sure I'm kind of in the zone when I say as you step
Okay,
on
I'm sorry.
this Vorcha...
I'm sorry. He's around 450. He's around 450, not
Okay.
800.
Still, okay, so it's not going to do as much damage. However, with that being said, you go ahead and you step on his chest and you hear a bunch of cracking as your foot kind of like sinks a little bit into its chest. And then as soon as you step on its skull, which is already kind of fractured from when you headbutted it, and you go ahead and you just smash in its face entirely as your other foot kind of slips down, sinking into its face, and keep walking.
Okay. He's just gonna see. He's gonna walk here, and when he gets there, he's gonna make like make a motion like he's wiping his feet off,
Oh God!
just like dragging his
You're
feet
just
across the
covered
floor.
in just
Oh, yeah,
entrails
covered
and
in
flesh,
gore.
and this is just disgusting visually.
Brockus is in heaven right now because this is where he thrives.
Now, technicality, but you're technically blood raging right now because you
Not
did
really.
Kill him.
No, not really because I can only do that once a long rest.
I was gonna say that was exciting.
Because-
If that's okay. Never
Because
mind.
they can't let me have all the fun.
Damn it. See, I don't have that shit memorized, so now I'm sad.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that would have been cool,
I wish the Krogan Blood Rage was like the Barbarian Rage, but
Yeah.
it has like all these triggers, and you can only do it a certain amount of times a day. Just sad.
Okay. And when you turn that corner, you see that drone from before where its gun was jammed, and it's just kind of, that light was blinking, but it's just kind of hovering there because it sees you and it can't shoot, so it's just useless and hovering there.
I even intimidate the technology.
Little does he know it was all Mel.
No one
I
has
know
to tell
it was
Brockus
Jamar,
that.
it was Jamar, but yeah, no. It was one of the
No one
nerds.
has to tell Brockus.
Okay, so at this point, everyone has pretty much surrendered, and the drones are kind of backing down. You get the sense that maybe one is just purely jammed, can't do jack shit, while the other one is kind of controlled by what looks like it's Vorcha Master. So there doesn't seem to be anything threatening at this point. So right now you are technically out of combat.
I'm
Okay.
uncomfortable with all these intelligent Vorcha.
I'm following this Vorcha to the
Right.
the cell.
I'm sorry, are these Vorcha basically drone jockeys?
I did make them that, yes, because I was like, I haven't done a lot of engineers. I've been Vorcha engineers, and I'm just like, oh, they're actually kind of intelligent.
When I think of a
Okay, then.
Fortune engineer, all I could think of is them making those weird like battle bots that used to be on the Sci-Fi Channel,
Oh
where
god.
where it's like a room
What
with
do
a
you mean
saw
used
blade
to be?
buzzing around it.
What do you mean used to?
That's still a thing, dude.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't watch. I don't watch TV anymore. I didn't know BattleBots was still a thing.
Yeah,
Oh, it's still a thing. They have
it's even up
competitions
on
and everything.
YouTube. I just finished watching the last season of it.
I have
That's
Paramount Plus, and they've got BattleBots on there as like it's a huge thing that's still ongoing.
And
Yeah, the scary part is the
bots have gotten
technology's
more
gotten better.
vicious.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
And the
I-
bots
the
have
technology's
evolved.
gotten better.
I want us
Yeah.
to get to the point to where it becomes like real steel, and we have full on like robots just beating the hell out of each other in a ring.
Probably not too far off. Like,
Kind of like that movie based off of Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Yeah, real steel.
There we
yeah,
go.
real steel.
There we go. Yeah. Okay, so again, you guys are technically out of combat. You do have hostages, prisoners.
Yeah.
Oh,
um,
I'm following mine to the cell, so
Okay.
you better still be leading the way.
I'm not putting that grenade away yet.
Okay.
But I will instruct the Turian to kick their weapons across the floor over in my direction.
Okay.
And then I'll look at them. Is this a barefaced Turian, or do they have markings?
It is a barefaced Turian.
I should shoot them where they stand. So I will...
I forgot.
Uh,
Yeah.
You have no clan,
Yep.
you have no
You
honor.
have no clan. You have no honor.
keeping my eyes fixed on them, say, restrain your friends here.
Restrain them. No. As they kick over their gun.
Cuffs, rope, tear a piece of fabric and tie them up. I don't care. Just do it.
You see the frustration out of this Turian as it goes ahead and it takes out what looks like some rope out of the Vorcha's side pouch and goes ahead and starts tying it up on one end of the Vorcha, goes up to the other Vorcha and ties the other end to that Vorcha, making them pretty close together.
And as soon as they're finished tying up the second one, I will snatch whatever rope is left over out of their hands and kind of like push them up against the wall and tie them up as well.
Okay.
Their hands behind their back. And
You can see the anger in their eyes as you do it, but because of that grenade, it's not going to resist.
once they're restrained, I will put the grenade away. And from this point forward, I have one hand on this Turian's arm at all times, kind of leading
Okay.
them wherever we go.
Okay. So as you're doing that, the Vorcha on the other side, where your companions are, the Vorcha goes ahead and around the corner. You see another long corridor, kind of identical to the ones that you were in, and it points at a few of the rooms, and it goes, "It didn't put her ways these cells."
Go open the door.
Just keep in mind, if you screw with us, you will be a living hood ornament on my ship.
I don't have key.
Who has the key?
Unlock.
Who has it?
Points over at the captain.
We'll figure out how to open the door.
Kind of just like pick the body up and start rummaging through the pockets.
Okay. Do an investigation. It's just the
Making
things
eye
going through my
contact
head
with
right
the
now.
Vorcha the entire time. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to be that, right?
If he was in their pants pocket, you're gonna have to go back and get the legs.
Yeah. 14.
You don't find anything on this captain.
Give me a second.
I get
And he's
straight faces.
He's gonna walk back, grab the legs, bring them with him.
God, okay. Which you technically dropped like kind of back over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna bring the legs with him as he's walking, searching the pockets.
Okay. Okay, you do find what looks like a card key strapped to the side of their belt.
Take the key.
Okay.
Here, hold this, and he's just gonna throw the legs to the Vorcha.
And it already has kind of its arms up a little bit, and it's like
Do as he says.
I love how you're gonna make him carry the legs.
It's a matter of principle, okay?
God.
So which one are they in?
I don't know, just in one of the cells.
Okay, we're gonna play a game. You're gonna guess, and if you're wrong, you
I
lose
don't
a
want
hand.
games. I don't want games.
Well, look, you better figure out which door they're in then.
I could see
I
everyone
don't
else down
know.
the hallway, right?
You can, yes. Everyone can see everyone right now, except, well, actually, technically at this point, yeah, Athelia would be around the corner. So everyone,
He's just
minus Mel and Dresscar, everyone can see each other.
he's gonna hold up the key, and he's just gonna call over the instead of shouting like an idiot, he's gonna call over the our Omni tools.
There we
and
go.
say, I got the captain's key that opens the cells, but this Vorcha's useless and doesn't know which one the prisoners are in.
These I don't know.
So you're saying I can kill you because you're useless?
No, let me go. I surrendered.
We'll see.
All right, what do you guys want to do?
I just move forward a little bit and kind of like,
Okay.
this is definitely not Mel's area of knowledge, so she's just letting the others kind of tell her what to do. She doesn't
Okay.
know about hostile hostage situations here.
Fair.
Brock,
Do you
I
still
see
have your
watch-
pistol out?
Yep, I still am pointing it
Okay.
at the Vorcha.
I'm gonna move forward and grab the card key from Brockus and be like, you watch this one, and I'll just go up to the doors and try them.
Okay. Which one are you going up to first?
This one first. I'm just gonna go start here and go down the line until I find the sorry.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, yeah. So, so you go ahead and you hit the key card, and sure enough, it works, and the doors come open, and you get like the smell just coming through, and you're just like, oh, not again, as it smells like a dead body inside. And you look
Do you want to toss
inside,
the Vorcha in here?
and you look inside, and depending on how far you want to go inside, but just from where you are in the doorway, you see what looks like the body of an Asari in the corner. But it's kind of dark. It's a little hard to tell.
They look alive.
Want to go in and check? Look like they're just laying down.
What color is this, sorry?
Purple.
Alright. Yeah, I'll go in and check.
Okay. So you go ahead and you step inside, and you go over and you kind of investigate the body a little bit. Do you touch it at all by chance?
If I can avoid it, no.
That's fine. I'll just ask. So you go ahead and you look around and you see what looks like a pool of dried blood. As you see, this Asari has been dead for a little bit. This doesn't seem to. This looks like it's been maybe at least a day, if not several hours.
I'm not sure of the exact time frame, but I'll come back out and be like, how long have you guys been here? That one's been dead for many hours to a day. Does anyone know the last time you guys heard from the Asari?
Oh, sorry, you're talking to us.
Yeah.
She cried for help probably half hour ago.
Not this one. Down to the next door.
Hold on. You inside.
I want to know why.
Do you want to be alive or do you want to be dead?
Nick goes ahead reluctantly, steps inside just on the other side of the door.
He's gonna motion for everyone else. Bring your friends down here. We've got a little holding cage for him.
Oh, it smells.
So now that
doesn't it?
Almost like home. Almost.
while he's arranging prisoners, I'm going in the next cell.
Okay. Vera, do you kind of guide everyone over into that area?
Yeah, I'll guide everyone over and push the two Vorcha in, but I'll kind of look at Brockus, still with my hand on the Turian. This one stays with me, though.
Fine by me.
So we'll just kind of move you guys over here since you kind of push them in. So
And just
yeah,
shut the
I'm gonna get rid
door,
of the
activate the lock. Shut the door, activate the lock if possible.
okay. So, and you're able to. The key card's more of just kind of getting the door open. So you are able to hit a button on the console and it closes. And it does have a window where you can see inside, and you see that they're all kind of seething at you. Well, two of the three of them. The other one's still pissing himself.
Hey, just toss a grenade and we're fine.
Now you're thinking like Brockus.
Athelia's getting bad influences on everybody. Okay, so you go ahead and you keep the Turian prisoner, with the other three Vorcha locked inside. Athelia, you move over to the other one, and you go ahead and you hit the key card. And as soon as the door goes up, you see pointing right at you two Batarians with their guns aimed right at you. We're gonna go ahead and take our next break before we deal with this mess. So before we go,
Alrighty.
we're gonna go ahead and put those guys up there.
Oh, we get a surprise.
Surprise!
Or maybe they're just slave Tarians.
That's a price for them too.
I mean, that's hopeful.
That wall's real
Yeah.
close.
So yeah, don't go anywhere, guys. We're gonna go ahead and take a short break. This probably will be our last break since we just have an hour left, unless something super crazy happens. But go ahead and take a break, get up and stretch, refresh your drinks, and we'll be right back, guys.
Alrighty, thanks.
And we are back. Hi guys, thank you for those follows by the way. I saw we got them. I just didn't see who exactly, so I do apologize. I did walk away.
Yay.
So thank you for those follows. So, okay. So, let's do a new initiative, guys. As these Batarian are just kind of guarding this door and see this lovely purple Asari just kind of in front of their face.
Well, I think my dice were inspired the fact that these guys are 10 feet from me.
Why?
And it
What
actually rolled well.
happened?
It's actually rolled
Oh,
well.
okay. No, lasers. Why does it always have the lasers? Stop with
Would
the
you want to
lasers.
shoot us with lasers?
Lasers. Oh, because apparently I'm accidentally double-clicking on, like, a setup battle sequence. I'm like, oh, no, I don't want the default. Let me roll. What the frick? Why are you rolling in D20? Or roll 20?
Cause
One of those 20s.
Why are you
Well,
rolling
you
it
get the
twice?
first one. You get the first one.
because the first one didn't take, even though I had my token highlighted.
I see it.
What was the first one?
8.19.
8.19.
Okay. Just remove that one.
Nice try. Okay.
Well, when I have my token highlighted, it's supposed to actually auto put it in turn order, right?
I mean, yes.
Yes, technically.
Where is there? There it is. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so we just need Mel.
Okay.
Come on, Mel.
Sorry, I thought
Jim-
I thought I entered it in already.
Someone probably did it at the same time as you.
Yeah.
And Jamar, I'll give you an opportunity to scooch a little bit closer if you wanted to, since you didn't move your token, unless you honestly just stayed in that corner the whole time.
Nope. I would be here, and we would be there.
Okay. I mean, if you were just keeping an eye out in that corner, I'm not going to fault you for that. I just wanted to give you that opportunity since
I don't trust
everyone kind of
Vorcha.
shifted movement. That's fair.
And don't forget,
That's fair.
those of you that had your shields depleted, they would have regen by now.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's been a good few minutes at this point. At least 5, if nothing else. Okay.
Dang, Mel.
Yeah. I rolled really high. I rolled a 19 on the day.
Dang.
So did I.
Beat
I'm
Vera.
like, ooh, I've got a 19. I got high. No.
Beat Vera. You know,
Oh, wait.
despite Dresscar being high dex, Vera is usually the top of most
It's like the one
initiatives.
thing that she
My
typically rolls
apologies.
pretty well on.
I did my math wrong. It's a 22, not a 23. So Vera still technically beats me.
Really?
Wow.
I know, I'm sorry. It adjusted overhead.
Lying. That was pretty damn close, though. You're all right. You get off this time.
Valiant effort.
Okay, Vera. Now no noise was actually made. From this angle, you can kind of sort of see a figure inside, but from where you are right now, you don't really know what's going on. You just kind of see Athelia just kind of go like,
Yeah, so we're actually gonna put Mel back at the top of the order because I'm gonna delay my turn in the order until after Dreskar. So right down at
Okay.
the bottom.
oh, after Dresscar, you said.
Yes.
Why is it? Oh, it's freaking out on me, man. There we go. Okay. All right, Mel. You're right there. You're right next to her, to where you're just like, there's people here. Hello.
Do they look armed or dangerous?
Oh
or
yeah, they have guns and shields out.
That's right. Okay. Then I'm just gonna like, tap a bunch of buttons on my Omni tool real quick and make like a motion of like thrusting both of my hands forward, and out of my arms come a swarm of miniature like nano pylons that surround. It's a 4-meter cylinder of the target location, so right focused on one of them.
Okay, 4-meter.
So should be able to catch both of them in this net. I'm gonna
Like
need a
that?
dexterity saving throw from them. Yeah, that looks about right.
Kind of like right
and I need
there, or a little further back.
No, a little further forward, I guess. More, because I assume they might move forward more than back.
Okay. Yeah, they don't hurt your companion, so. What kind of save?
Actually, it would if my companions are dumb enough to walk into it. So.
Oh.
So hopefully they don't do that.
Okay. We'll leave it there then.
It's an electric net. I need a dexterity saving throw from them, though.
One is a 21, and the other one is an 18.
Yeah.
I rolled high for both of them. I'm so sorry.
Alright, let me see if anything happens if you save. Let's see. Creature that fails saving throw is trapped unless you find net going restrained. Okay, so he's not neither of them are restrained, but until the power ends, the area is considered difficult terrain.
Ooh,
Creature that enters the cylinder or starts its turn or ended. Let's see. A creature that enters the cylinder for the first time on its turn or ends its turn there must also make a dexterity saving throw. So it'll have to make the throw again.
Okay.
At the end of its turn.
Okay.
Creature restrained. No, that doesn't add advance.
Yeah, I just rolled really high. Okay. Anything else then?
Sorry, yeah, I was just reading through the advance to see if anything else happens, but I think because they're not technically restrained by it. They're in the net though.
So when they end their turn in it, they'll get damage.
Yeah, no, this is something else.
Okay.
I have the advanced version, so it says if you have a submission net deployed, you can use your bonus action to send electric currents through it. Each creature within the net takes 2d6 lightning damage. So they're in the area of the net. They're not. They succeeded on their save to not become restrained, but they're still technically in that zone. So does that mean that I can do the advanced part of it, or
can you go ahead and drop the spell in the chat? The Roll20.
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to remember how to do that. Nope. Is that what I do? I don't know.
I don't know if you have it set up as a spell card where you just click on it and there we go.
Do it?
Okay.
When you...
pylons. Give the advantage. If you have this mission deployed, you can use your bonus action to send electro currents through it. Each creature within. Yes. Okay. So since you have the advanced version, you can go ahead and send the electrical currents to it right now as a bonus action. Unless it was a bonus action to release this net, which it wasn't. It was an action. So yeah, you can go ahead and do it now if you want.
Okay. So they're not restrained, but they're gonna take some electric damage. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of the electric damage. Sorry.
Nice.
All right.
No, it's all good. I mean, it's not like, D&D where most of us have the spells memorized. These are completely different, so. Lots of reading, lots of figuring out what's legal and not, so it's all good. I'd rather take the time to learn it than just BS our way through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it for
you still have movement.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll move.
If you want to. Okay. inch.
Yeah, I inch back and I point.
Okay.
All right.
Here, you just see Mel just go, oh, then point. Okay, so Athelia. You're so lucky you're going first.
Looking super annoyed. She's not having a good day. She's not having a good day, and this was not what she wanted behind this damn door.
Yeah.
She's going to generate a couple of black orbs in her hands, and they're going to float out towards the Batarians. I'm going to need Constitution saving throws. Because I can speak.
Constitution! You can speak. Okay. Go. Okay. Where's their con? Okay, one of them is a 17, the other one's a 12.
The 12 fails.
Okay.
So, that target, on any attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, has to roll a d4 and subtract the number.
Okay.
I also have the advancement, so that creature also cannot. They can barely move. So until the end of my next turn, their speed becomes 0, and they fail all dexterity saving throws.
Damn. Okay. Perfect. All right.
I just throw a Scoochie over here, and I'm assuming it's been over a minute, so I need to reactivate my barrier.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I said, it's been roughly 5 minutes since
Perfect.
you guys were out of battle because you guys were kind of like maneuvering your hostages into the room and checking stuff and threatening all that good stuff. So yeah, okay. This Batarian can't move. Let's see
Sorry.
here though. So he can still attack. He's not paralyzed or anything. He just cannot move. So he tries to move, and you see that he's struggling, and you see he's frustrated as his like biotic energy is kind of holding his feet in place. And he just kind of lets out a frustrated noise and looks over and sees Jamar in its line of sight. And he just kind of just looks at Jamar and goes, "Fine, you will do." And he's gonna go ahead and fire on you, buddy.
Bring it.
Let's see here real quick. Yeah, he's gonna give me a second. What mark is this? Okay, give me a second. Yeah, okay. So you see him kind of with his shield still out. He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna put his gun away, and he's gonna pull out a grenade, and he's going to launch it at you. I need to draw a shape, and it's 4 meters. Okay. So actually, it's gonna get right here as he's aiming right smack on you. As he throws a arc grenade, you need everyone in that square to roll me dexterity saving throws. As he launches this arc grenade.
So that's 4 meters out from the square that it lands on, so it's actually a significantly larger space.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, you're the only ones in the area, so.
He can still angle it to not hit himself or his friend or anything, but.
Yeah, he's pretty much throwing it as far away from him as possible. It's just, we'll just say it's this area. you guys would be part of it. It's just a one-time thing anyway, so it's not like it's not one of those persistent grenades. Okay, so what did Jamar get for his dex save?
Dex save. Throw another dice off the table. Oh, I'm not proficient in dex saves. That's unfortunate. 11.
Oof. Okay, Wheatley.
Oh, shit. Wheatley actually has to make a save?
He does. They don't happen too often.
I guess it would go up that high, wouldn't
18.
it?
18? Okay.
Wheatley's gonna ride the wave.
8 adventurers. Hey, guys. Welcome on in. Thanks for the raid, guys. Good to see you all again. Okay, and then what was Athelia's?
Well, I debated on using my inspiration. I really wish I would have. 9.
Okay, so Wheatley saves.
Mhm.
Wheatley's the only one that saves. As this,
Damn flying bastard.
Yep, that's unfortunate. Okay, so so Wheatley's gonna take half damage of this. If you've ever been in this situation before, does Wheatley have any vulnerabilities or resistances?
No, he loses his electric vulnerability.
Oh, okay.
So he's.
This is lightning damage.
Yep. He loses that vulnerability because he is my personal drone.
And by the way, thank you, Fox's dice, for the low roll. It finally rolled low.
It's about damn time.
Okay, so that is 13 lightning damage,
So 26 against
which
shield.
is 6 to Wheatley. As he just launches this grenade and some electrical energy just bursts from it, hitting everyone in this area. Athelia catches you off guard because you didn't expect it as you see this grenade and you're like, oh shit, and because you were caught off guard, you weren't able to dodge out of the way.
Oh, I'd like to use a barrier tick to try and reduce the damage.
Okay.
Ooh, I rolled a 6, which is...
Nice.
Barrier just goes off.
Barriers are different from shields, right? They do absorb lightning damage? Okay.
Yes.
That's what I thought. Okay. Perfect.
So that actually negated the amount of damage that was going to come directly to me. My shields are just down.
Nice. Okay. Perfect. All right. And that is all he can do. He is stuck in there, though. So, because he's stuck in the net,
yeah. So hoping to stick them both in that net.
Oh, he could make a strength save to try to escape. Oh well, that's okay. I didn't read that all the way. Anytime the creature takes 1d6 lightning damage and struggles against the net, also is no longer restrained. Oh, that's strength. Where is it? Creature enters the first time. Ends its turn, must make a dexterity saving throw. There we go. That's what I was
Take a d4 off of that.
Yes.
He auto fails, doesn't he?
Oh no, it's a dex save. He auto fails.
It's a dex save. It is an auto fail, so I assume he takes 2d6 more damage? No. That's the...
I thought it was when they start or they entered or ended their turn.
They entered or end its turn. Well, he doesn't have any movement. So he is stuck in this net. So he's technically ending his turn in this net. Or end his turn, must also make a dexterity saving throw.
The save is versus the restrained
because to be restrained. Right, yes. So he is restrained. Technically he was already restrained, but he's like...
Now he's
But now for now, if... Oh, you know what? I need you to... Give me a second. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your concentration.
Even though I didn't actually take any of the damage, it all went through shields.
Oh, so you didn't get anything. Okay.
Yeah, shield and barrier took it all.
Got it. Okay, my apologies. Yeah, no, you're fine.
That's okay.
You're fine. Nope, you're good. So yeah, so he's all the things. Actually, I have a thing for this. I keep forgetting. I have like fun stuff I can do now. Hold on. Where are you?
Well, that's good because the restrain does more than what I was just doing. I was just negating movement and dex saves.
No, but that's really good because now if you drop concentration or anything happens, now he's still restrained.
He's still stuck there.
Yeah. But he makes the save every time, but it's an autofill because of your thing. So.
Well, unless I drop concentration.
Out. Or you drop concentration. So.
And the auto fails only until the end of my next turn.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The D4 remains, but the autofill doesn't.
Where is the restraint? I really wish I had... When you buy stuff on Roll20, I really wish you could make your own custom folders to put them in. It gives you the ability to do it, but when I drop stuff into it, nothing transfers. I'm like, okay. There he is. He's restrained. We're good now.
I like it.
Zuzidum, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome. Okay. Now I have him restrained. Makes it so much easier if I could organize this shit. Pew-hoo. That's the end of his turn. So, Jamar, how would you like to retort?
With violence.
That's fair.
I like that.
I approve.
Yeah, what kind of violence do I want? There's only 2 in that room.
Oh, I forgot. That's the paralyzed. I actually have a restrained thing.
Well.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Right? It's actually
like
able to restrain.
It's like a Yu-Gi-Oh card effect.
With a little lock in the center.
Okay, you know what?
It's like,
we're gonna use Incinerate and burn a rank 2 slot.
Okay. Oh, I have to switch back over to chat. Incinerate, hurl a high explosive plasma around at the creature object within range, so make a ranged spell attack.
Yep.
And you are attacking. You technically can see both of them.
I want the one that is not restrained.
Okay.
However, I get advantage if I hit the one that's restrained.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you do.
You know what? We're gonna hit the one that's restrained then.
Okay. Add insult to
Logically,
injury. I like
he's
it.
the one that's gotta dead.
Yeah, that's true.
He's gonna die. He's gotta die.
You're gonna die.
23 to hit.
Ooh, yeah, 23 does hit.
Okay, so that's gonna be 4d10 damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
So not only is he restrained, oh my god, how much can I stack on this? Hold on. He is primed fire.
He's gonna be really primed fire momentarily.
I like this. I love this. Worth every penny. Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm having to actually find d10s.
Well, technically, we don't know if he hits yet, so we're just. Oh no, he did hit. Yeah, never mind.
He did
I
hit.
hit.
So he's fine. Yeah, so he is primed fire. So yeah, go ahead and roll damage. And
Wait, did he
technically,
did he hit the guy that was not primed, or it was not restrained?
no, he hit the guy that is restrained.
Okay, I
Yeah.
thought he said the other way.
Well, he was originally going for the one that wasn't. Then he's like, "Ooh, but I get advantage on the other one. I'm gonna go for the other one." So, yeah.
So that's 26 points of fire damage.
Damn.
Oh God. Okay. So you
two
go ahead.
10s in there.
Yeah. Holy shit. Okay. So you and it doesn't.
It doesn't
Okay, yeah.
detonate, but he's
It doesn't
really
detonate, okay.
primed.
Yeah. So you hit him and you see him struggling to try to move. So as soon as you light him up with fire, you see him just. You can see him wincing in pain, but he cannot move because all these bots and this strange biotic energy is just holding him in place. And you see that he's looking really hurt. You're seeing the blood kind of drip down from his face. He's not looking good. Anything else you'd like to do?
Oh. Is he wearing anything flammable?
He is not. He's wearing armor, which is metal. There's no leather armor in here. That's just dumb in space. So he's wearing all metal things, and his shield and everything he has is metal.
Yeah, because anything he's wearing that's flammable is now on fire.
Yeah. The metagel in his pocket just lights up in flames. No, he's nothing.
That's a
nothing's
chemical
you don't
fire.
see-
That's
Yeah,
an
that's-
uncomfortable situation.
Everybody down.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm just
being
thinking
there
how
before,
hot
It is not fun.
that was. Real hot
So-
fire on the metal.
Yeah, so when you see him, so when he's primed, you see his armor have like this low orange hue glow to it, knowing that he's primed, but you don't see anything on his person lighting up.
I'm sad,
Okay.
but that's okay.
Yeah. You did a good chunk of damage there, buddy. And did you want to do any movement? Jamar woke up today and chose violence. Everyone did. Jesus Christ.
Brockus is so proud of everyone.
Poor boy's
Okay.
on fire screaming in a room now.
Yep. Speaking of Brockus. What you doing, buddy?
Okay.
At
gonna
this
walk
point, I
on
just
over
want to
here.
say that you did drop the body when you went to go back to get the feet and everything, so you don't have either piece of the captain on you at this point.
That's fine. The captain could stay there.
Yeah.
They can't make dex saving throws right now, can they?
One
Only
of them
one of
can.
them can't.
The one that's on fire?
Yes.
Yeah, the one that's having a bad day.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make it worse.
Okay.
He's gonna kind of just look over at the other one. I'll give you one chance to surrender. And then he's gonna cast Shockwave at the other one.
Which one?
and
The
the one that's on fire.
hurt. Okay. It's not quite
Uh,
on fire, but yeah.
Was on fire.
and because and since it's a cascading shockwave that's 2 meters wide, that's only 1 square, right?
Yep.
It is, yes.
Okay, so it's only
So
going to go
it's just
towards
a
him.
line.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
10
it's
meters
just a line
long.
that's gonna go down.
And since he can't make a dex saving throw, he instantly fails.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's going to take 3d6 force damage.
So it's gonna
This is-
it's gonna go about that far down. So yeah. Okay.
So that's going to be 14 force damage, and it's going to knock him prone.
It's gonna knock him dead is what it's gonna do. So as this shockwave goes ahead and goes through him, first of all, does it detonate? Does it detonate prime
No.
targets?
I wish it did.
That would have been cool.
I was looking at him like, does it detonate? No.
It doesn't?
No, the only thing that I have that
No,
detonates-
shockwave detonates.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh
At least
dear.
my version does.
Did I just not get the updated version of it?
No, you're using the shockwave, like the gauntlet thing that you got, right?
Are
Or
you
is
using a
this your
cosplay
Vanguard
power?
ability?
No, this is a spell ability. This isn't my gauntlet.
I mean,
Um,
it's
find
like a
out
class,
real
but it
fast.
should. It's the same shockwave.
Shockwave does detonate.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then it detonates him
Oh,
Mhm.
sir.
Yeah.
for even
Yeah.
more fun.
So, you know what? Just
Which-
because this is just fun. It was already dead from the shockwave to begin with, but the fire's just literally adding salt to
Well-
the wound, or in this case, fire.
Fire goes out 4 meters.
Yes. So,
Oh,
how do you want to kill this guy while the other one needs to he needs to make a save, I think, to because he's
Yeah,
not
I think
restrained.
I think after he gives the one guy the warning, he just kind of just gives a slight wink to the other one and just
No.
throws the shockwave at him.
There's no save.
Okay.
He just catches fire
He just catches fire
and takes 2d6. Any creature within a 4-meter radius, including the prime target, catch fire, taking, well, because we're at 5th level, 2d6 fire damage.
Oh, there is no save. Yeah. Okay.
Each
yeah,
creature
so he just
continues to
takes
burn
it.
for 1 minute, taking damage at the start of each of its turn.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 2d6 for me, Brockus. Because the other one's dead, so it doesn't even matter. He's dead, Jim.
and the other boy is literally on
That
fire.
would be
for
9.
the-
9. Okay. He's got
9.
9 points.
And he takes another 10 rounds of that.
Yeah, unless he puts it out.
He does, yes, unless he puts it out.
Oh, that's a bad time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think for like his last part of movement, Brock is just going to put himself right there. So there is no chance in hell he could run by without him catching hold of him.
Give me a second. Hold on. 4-meter radius. Oh no. Hold on.
Oh, did we catch something else on fire? I mean, it's 2 squares out.
Okay. Okay. Are you gonna do anything else, Brockus?
Just standing right there. Shield just
Okay.
still up, just watching him burn.
Alrighty. Wheatley. Epic dramatic pause for music. What is Wheatley gonna do?
And the only thing Wheatley can do, swing around the corner and open fire.
Yep. Pew pew.
Probably a 12 is not going to hit, sadly.
12 does not hit, no.
And
Unfortunately.
then Wheatley is going to continue and drift around the corner and call the
Okay.
day.
Okay, so yeah, there's too many like of those nanobot nets kind of hovering around him that Wheatley kind of gets distracted and can't really get a shot off.
Can't
This
help.
guy.
Can't hurt the fellow bots.
Nope, yeah. Bart's friends. I don't know why I gave him that voice, but it is what it is. This guy is gonna go ahead and give me a second. Fuck, I need to read my shit more.
I mean,
That's okay.
Yes.
That's okay. So it's gonna go ahead and Yeah, it's gonna go ahead and do the same thing, and it's gonna throw its own grenade, because he hasn't used one yet, over in this area where he saw people shifting over. So he's gonna try to aim kind of in this area. So because it's pretty big, I don't think it will hit Dreskar, but I think it will hit everyone else in that area. So I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws. Oh, when I say everybody, sorry. Jamar, Wheatley, Mel, and Vera. And also his friend.
I'm sorry,
Who fails?
dexterity save?
Dexterity, yes.
Yeah.
Let me confirm that real quick. Yeah, dexterity.
19 from me, 10 from Wheatley.
Are we able to use slam as a reaction?
Is slam a reaction? Let's see here.
I don't know if that's a reaction spell.
Slam is a action.
Okay.
So unfortunately, no.
I thought I had something that allowed me to do that.
If it is specific to your Vanguard subclass, maybe. But as far as like the actual ability to slam, it is an action to do so.
Let's see.
I got a 19 for my dex save.
19? Okay. And I'm sorry, what was Wheatley and Jamar's? I think I heard Wheatley and Jamar.
I think Jamar got a 19 also. I don't remember
19?
Wheatley's though.
Jamar was a 19, Wheatley was a 10.
Okay.
And
So-
Vera got a 21.
21? Okay, so far, oh, no, everyone rolled. Okay, yeah, so Wheatley's the only one that failed. So I'll let you go ahead and figure out the slam real quick while I roll the damage.
No, it has to be a lifted. It has to be a lifted target.
Oh, that's the combo that we do in our one shot. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't
Me
have
and
the
this one
spells
guy
to lift
comboed
yet.
it. Yeah, me
Yeah.
and this one guy, we have a combo where I'm the Vanguard, but I've used the lift spell, and then I think he's an infiltrator or something, and he just like slams it down, and I'm just like, yeah.
What you're saying
Like
is I
him,
should start prepping lift grenades.
Yep.
Please.
It's a pretty fun combo. Like, Kiara, we use that combination often, actually. It's pretty fun.
Oh, I'm pretty fond of our combo.
It's cool. It's real
Fail
cool.
deck saves and everyone else go ham.
Yeah. So this is really good because I rolled kind of high here. So that's 14 damage. Piercing? I think it's piercing. I don't know why. Let me double check that. Lightning. Sorry. It is 14 lightning damage to Wheatley. Everyone else gets 7. And actually, Vera, you still have the Turian in your hand, right?
I do, yes.
Okay. You see them take a good chunk of damage from this as they failed their save. They're still standing, but they're not looking good. Okay. He is gonna go ahead and move back. Get out of the bots. He is still technically on fire, but that's okay. Just get out of the bots. So, Dreskar.
So I'm not. I know I can move through an allied space, but that's a lot of allies.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Not sure if I can move through that many allied spaces, bro.
I mean, it's not too bad because Wheatley's up in the air, right? So you could
Yeah.
move through Vera, go diagonally down, then diagonally up.
Plus, when you think about it, think of yourself as like, because of specifically what your class is and everything, think of yourself as Assassin's Creed and just weave your way between them.
Just
Like a
blend
boss.
into the crowd. Blend
Yeah.
into.
You're
Okay.
part lizard. You can like, collapse yourself, right? That thing?
Although maybe don't
Yeah,
blend
sure.
into this crowd because we keep getting shot at.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're also
well,
green in a space full of grays and blues, so,
I'm hoping to end that. I'm gonna go bonus action tactical cloak because I want to end this and I'm gonna end up right here, and I'm gonna take out the pistol Mar gave me. Litany of humility, and I am going to shoot this guy, and because I was tactically, I should have advantage in sneak attack.
Okay.
So. Okay. That is 26 to hit.
26 hits. 26 hits. I can talk. Can't think. Can't talk. Just can't.
Where's
And remind me the
D8? There
specifics
it
of what
is.
everything is too.
I've got piercing, and sneak attack is going to be part of the piercing, and then there's a radiant die as well.
Okay. And this is just all from one shot, right? It's not like a line effect or anything.
Yeah, it's one single shot.
The J Mac DZ. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome.
25 plus 4, 29 points of damage total.
How do you want to do this?
Just straight center of the head.
Okay, so you go ahead and you look around this corner and you see this Batarian that looks fairly hardy, slowly just singeing with fire all over him. And you go ahead and just kind of say, oh, I want to get this shit over with. So you just kind of take aim and just take a deep breath and then just get him square in the head, where you see him just kind of just jerk his head back and fall backwards onto the floor. He falls dead. And as far as you guys know, you are out of combat.
I'll look over at Brockus and be like, that's one invitation to a barbecue I really didn't want.
I mean, when there's fire, spread it out.
Is that what you do with fire? I still haven't checked that room. Can I, do you see anyone else in there?
Are the bots still up?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are the bots still up?
Mel.
Mel.
Sorry, I was muted. Sorry.
Okay. I was like, she may be AFK.
No,
yes.
yeah, I can drop them on my turn.
Okay.
But it's
So-
still technically the what is it called? Difficult terrain.
Okay, so it's you see like the bots kind of hanging out with like the electrical energy kind of like warped the metal a little bit on here, but the bots aren't there anymore.
So if it's down, Brockus will walk in, shield up just in case something tries to come around the corner out of him.
Again,
around.
I said it. They are not down. It's difficult terrain, but it's also you might get restrained because of it. So it's still they're still active right
Oh,
now.
I thought you said you dropped concentration. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we?
No, I mean on my
she
turn
said
I
she
can
could do
drop
on
it.
her turn.
I imagine, unless I can interrupt someone's turn to do something like that.
Oh,
while
well,
we're in
I
initiative.
already said
We're
you're
out
out
of
of
combat.
combat, so
Oh,
you can
sorry,
drop it
okay.
whenever you want. Yeah, you're out
Never
of
mind.
combat.
Yeah, I'll drop it. We're good.
All right.
You don't have to. You can be like, good luck, friendo.
Brockus will still go in. I mean,
That's also fair. Yeah, you should. So, just to confirm, Mel does drop it.
Yeah.
all right, and then
Okay,
he'll
yeah.
walk in with the shield up.
Okay. And what you see is it looks like there is a bed in one corner, and it looks like there's some crates in another corner. Go ahead and make a perception check. Or what's your passive?
I know my
even
passive
good?
ain't good. My passive's 15.
Okay, you know what? That's enough. Yeah, that's enough.
Okay.
So you notice that there is some movement under the bed.
It's gonna come about here and hunk down and look underneath the bed.
And you see a purple Asari with handcuffs just kind of cower in the back, like, "Don't hurt me, please, please."
Did you find it, Brockus?
Wasn't planning on it. I think we're here to save you.
Are you?
Big question mark.
Yeah. Oh, what's your name?
Your name? Shit.
Hold on. I have.
Sarima?
I'm moving
Yo,
in too.
we looking for Sarima.
Yeah, I believe that was her.
Yep,
Uh,
you're the
Atrela?
one.
Cyrilla Trella.
Trala.
Okay, well, you try to spell this shit. We're just hearing it. Did my
That's
best.
fair.
That-
That's
I
fair.
did my best.
Yeah, we're here to save you. Spectre sent us.
A specter?
Bailey's gonna enter the room and kind of bend down where she can see it.
Sorry
You wanna
for the
come
mess.
out?
I really get into my work.
Yeah, I'm
She
gonna
kind of
come
goes back and
into-
forth.
And I'm gonna just kneel down next to her and I'll say, "It's all right. I'm a medical professional. I'm just gonna look you over, make sure you're okay. All right? We've been in
Spec-
contact with the Spectre. We're gonna bring you back to your mum."
Do you have
Spectre
proof?
Arissa sent us.
Yeah,
We-
sure. We can get her on
Here,
the
we
line.
have the pen. Didn't she give us like a pens or something?
She did, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll pull out one of the pens and be like, offer it over to her.
Do you want to call your mom
Okay.
right now? You can do that. Give you a call while I look you over.
I don't know where she is right now. Nat 20 production official. Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome.
That's fine. I'm sure we can get a hold of Arissa and Arissa can patch you through to your mother.
Yeah, would you like that? Make you feel better?
It would.
All right. Athena,
Jamar,
you
can-
want to work on that while I look her over?
Sure, I will attempt that.
Brockus will clear the room to give people a little more space.
I was
So-
gonna say, I was just gonna be like, can the Krogan move out of the way? It's making me nervous. He's drenched in blood and intestines and everything.
Yeah.
The blood-soaked, the blood-soaked one can leave now.
Yeah. Thanks.
So she'll-
Thanks, Brockus.
He's just gonna give you a thumbs up as he's walking out.
So you see that she's handcuffed, and she kind of gets on her. She kind of like army crawls out of the from under the bed, and you notice that she has a little bit of what looks like scorch marks on her arms, making you think that the fire probably caught her off guard and she shielded herself before
Does-
moving away further.
Does the key card I have work on the cuffs?
It does not work on the cuffs.
Damn it.
I'm gonna do a medicine check on her. See
Okay.
what else
I
might
wanna-
be wrong with her. What might have been done to her.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
While she's doing that, I'd like to attempt to get the cuffs off, because I don't want her calling her mom in cuffs.
Okay, how are you taking the cuffs off?
Can I look it over and see if there's a way to get them off? I just want to...
You do see that it looks like that there is a small mechanism that you can try to either disable or hack into to kind of just unlatch it. Because
Okay,
it looks
I see
like
that.
there's
I'm
like a place for like a fob for a key or something.
Hey, Jamar, you're good at the hacking. Can you come get these cuffs off so she can call her mother?
They
Well, we can pause that.
are... They're
I ain't
electronic
hacking.
cuffs?
They
are
look like you can
electronic
hack them.
cuffs,
Ooh. Can I use
Um,
electronics to rip them open?
yeah. You can. Go ahead and make an electronics roll.
That's what I want.
I got a 19 for medicine.
19? Okay, aside from the scorch marks on her arms, which probably is gonna need a little bit of healing, nothing too terrible. She other than that and her kind of being a little shaken up from the whole situation, she seems to be in good health otherwise.
Okay.
It looks like there's maybe, I also forgot to add, it looks like that she has a little bit of some scratch marks on her. Maybe she kind of got roughed up a little bit, but she's healthy otherwise.
You want this number?
Oh,
Yes.
do I?
18 on the die for a total of 31.
What cuffs?
What cuffs?
So because of that, you're able to take the cuffs off. You just kind of, take your Omni tool and you're able to hack into, or not hack, but able to hook it up through the system, and they click and just unlatch. And you notice that these cuffs are special and they're meant to suppress any biotic energy.
I'm keeping these.
Probably a good idea. And I'm gonna go ahead and make the
Actually, I'm
phone call
giving
to
these to Vera.
Thank you.
make the phone call to Arissa.
Who are you?
We are the Mimsy Six.
Never heard of you before.
Hmm.
Are you
Give it time.
mercenaries?
Oh, well, we prefer it that way, actually. You know, working with a Spectre, it's better to keep low-key-ish.
I suppose, yeah. Okay.
Mark.
And you're contacting Arissa. Okay. And she pops up on the screen on your Omni tool. Arissa here.
Arissa, can you patch us through to the matriarch? Her daughter would like a few words.
Oh, by the way, we got her.
You found her.
Yep,
Is
she's
she
safe.
okay?
Yep,
She's here?
tip top, just a little scrapped up, but she'll heal up soon.
Perfect. Her mother is currently on a ship in transport coming this way, so I can try to reach out to them right now, but it's very high security, so let me try on my end, and then I will contact you as soon as I'm able to get a connection.
Very
Good.
well.
Also might want to mention or try to get details of a rendezvous where we can, well, where should we bring the girl, basically?
I can have one of my men go out and retrieve her as a halfway point, unless you just want to bring her back here, since her mother is heading to the Citadel.
Right.
Might as well just bring her with us.
Yep. She's probably safer
So
in
nice.
our vessel.
And I'll turn towards her. As long as you're comfortable with that. Don't want to make
That's
decisions
fine.
for you.
I mean, I've wanted to go there anyway, so if it's all right.
It's no trouble. We're heading there
That's
anyway.
fine. Yeah, don't worry about it. Alright, well, we'll
Okay.
wait for Arissa to contact your mother and get back to us. In the meantime, here, and I'm gonna help her get up and
Okay.
just let her kind of lean on me if she needs to. And I'm gonna hand her the bear and be like, or what is it again? It's not a bear, it's like a
Bolus.
Batarian of a Volus. Yeah, it's a Volus. I'm gonna hand her the Volus plushie and I'm gonna say, I know this seems weird, but just squeeze it. It'll make you feel a little bit better. Trust me. Plushies do that. Let's give it
Is
a
this
little
like a
squeeze.
Spectre thing? This is really weird.
No, it's a Mel thing. Just trust me, love. Give it a little squeeze.
Is that the Volus's name?
Oh no, that's my name, dear. I'm Mel.
Oh,
Melanie
pleasure.
Morgan. Pleasure.
Okay.
Go on, give it a good squeeze.
It's very strange, but okay.
Yep.
And you see her demeanor suddenly just relax, like she's no longer shaking. And her eyes kind of look confused at first, and she's like, okay, that's weird. I feel a lot better all of a sudden.
Right? I know. I don't understand it either.
Hold on.
Thing is cursed, I swear.
Okay. She's like, okay. Do I just hang on to this, or
If you
Do
want to for now.
do I do anything else? Okay. You
think
can have it
that's it.
back. It's fine.
Oh,
Thank you.
alright.
Though.
Yeah, you're
I
welcome.
appreciate it.
I stuff him back in my pack. I'm gonna have to come up with a name for him later. Alright, love, come on, let's get you back to the ship. Just try not to look too closely at the floors. It's a bit messy.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I'm gonna try to start leading her towards the ship on a route that I think might be the least bloodiest.
Okay, as far as you know, the route you came from was the least bloody. There's a bit of a massacre kind of towards the entrance area. That's kind of unavoidable because it's 50-50 both sides. But the second half of the area you guys were in, where you came from, is pretty clear. So you're
We're
fine.
gonna have to put up
Yep.
little wet floor pylons as we're leaving.
Have Wheatley do it, just setting it up.
And I'm gonna
Nice.
turn to the rest of the group and be like, I'm gonna take a in if anyone wants to come with. If the rest of you want to do anything else in this place, feel free, but be careful.
During the time that they were doing all that, Dreskar would have elbowed Brockus. Hey, mind come helping me with this room?
You're muted.
You're muted.
Yay, we finally got
How?
someone muted.
Yeah, give me a
Aside
second.
From Mel.
He's gonna walk over to the other Turian. You, dead man.
What?
Where are the other prisoners?
It's the only one I know about.
What's in the other room?
I don't know. I'm not in charge of that. Those Batarians were. And the captain.
Well, judging from their condition, none of them are going to talk.
I didn't say they were going to talk. I said that they knew. So I don't know.
Gonna look over the Vera. He's yours. And he'll go over and go with Dreskar.
Okay. So let me just organize on where everyone is right now. So we have Mel kind of walking her out.
Yeah, put me where I
is-
put myself over that direction, but I don't know how far I would be getting. So just like
Okay.
put me where you think I would be. But I'm focused on getting her to safety.
Okay. Actually, because I had her hidden there. Go ahead and have her with you. So we'll say you get that far, just until I can see where everyone else is going. Kind of like side by side like that. Ah! It popped up. Okay, and then Dreskar and Brockus are going to the final room for Tess to take a look at. Did Athelia, did you give them the key card?
Not unless they entered this room, because she hasn't left it yet.
Okay.
Because kind of when everyone finally filed out of the room and mission's done, we got the girl, and she kind of takes a deep breath, and kind of the demeanor she had put back on falls a little, and she's just sitting there staring at the walls a little bit.
Okay. And after... Sorry, go ahead.
It's just Brockus probably realized they need the key. Just call out, hey, Athelia, we need the key card, kid.
Oh, yes, and she brings herself back up so she looks like normal again, and then comes out to give them the key.
Okay. And then after Brockus kind of talks to Vera, saying like, oh, they're all yours, whatever, you start to kind of shift your attention towards the injured Turian when you hear a voice behind you just kind of catches your attention, and you hear someone say, Vera, is that you? And you turn around and you see another Turian kind of was originally pointing their gun at you, and they kind of recognize you. They lower their gun, and you recognize this person. This is Sabius, one of the 4 companions that survived the attack from your past. And this is where we're going to end tonight's game.
Ooh.
No, this is not an okay place to end. Want to know more.
Okay, place to end.
It's 11. It's a little after 11:30, so
Yeah, perfect.
I have to sleep. I get it, but not happy about it.
Cliffhanger. Love it. Lower cliffhanger.
yeah, I was just like, oh, I gotta squeeze this in because they're gonna do so much investigating or other shit that I'm like, we're not gonna have time. We're gonna do it now.
That is accurate.
Yes, yes.
You're not wrong.
So yeah, thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. This was a lot of fun. So this just the goddamn murder hobos that you guys are, but it's not murder hoboing. It's just the graphic of how you guys murder everything.
They were kidnappers.
It's murder hoping when it's not necessary to kill.
That's true.
And in
That is
fact,
true.
these were combatants that we tried to get to surrender.
We did try.
I mean,
And
we
some
gave them a
of them
chance and
did.
they killed them.
And you did. I am so proud of you because you guys did get some to surrender.
We saved the lives of 5 people on this mission. just
Yeah.
3 of them are locked in a cell. One's coming with us, and the other
We're
one
not
is
done
the
yet.
objective.
Decide what we're doing with the Volja.
Oh, right. The objective, right. I was like, who's the 5th one? Right. So yeah, thanks for everyone for hanging out with us. This is not the only show that we have on here. On Mondays, we have our Mass Effect Horizons show, which I lead the Mimsy 6 through space in a Mass Effect theme D&D world. Then we have Tuesday, which is Destiny Forged. It is our 3rd campaign, one of our longest running campaigns, or shows, I should say, where Rojin puts us through a very dark, kind of horror-esque kind of theme this way. Then we have our 2 alternating Saturday shows. We have Withered Waste, which is our post-apocalyptic Arcana Apocalypse style game where we have Rojin again DMing us through a wasteland. And then we have our alternate Saturday show, which is a Pathfinder 2 game off the Extinction Curse campaign. And that is run by Azarin, where he gets a handful of circus performers to go around and kick doors in with no consequences. Except that's a lie. There's many consequences, and it's hilarious. Then we have our Saturday show that is a first Saturday of every month show called Behold Lore, where both me, Rojin, and HB Fox sit around and talk about lores from across all of our shows with a guest. And next month, in March, it's going to be Kiara Phoenix, where we're going to be talking about the lore behind Chimera Collective, as well as any questions about her characters across campaigns and one-shots and everything in between. So yeah, if you miss anything, check out our YouTube. All of our shows are up there on YouTube, and we do have a link that links all of our socials and everything, including our podcast for all our shows. So check it out. Otherwise, we'll see you here tomorrow for Destiny Forge. Otherwise, back here next Monday for more Mass Effect shenanigans. Until then, guys, we'll see you later.